What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. I always get into my groove playing music, and I said, hey, let me go head on and do this show. How y'all doing? So we are here. We got a lot to discuss with this subject. Make sure y'all come on in the room. Make sure y'all share, thumbs up the video. But good news, we weighed 364 pounds when we went to our doctor, 364 pounds. And so a quick little story. I said, hey, I heard about some diet pills and blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what? I don't think I want to do it. So I said, I'm not going to do the diet pills. So I canceled up. I didn't do the diet pills. So from March all the way up to now, we're at 315 pounds. Okay. So we're at 315 pounds. Like these black, okay, y'all can't see the black pants I got on. I couldn't even fit these pants. Now I'm fitting it. I feel like getting a little slimmer. And I did it the way, the traditional route of watch what you eat and all of that, because I did not want to get on any medication. I was done with medicine. When I was done with my psych medication, I didn't want to take any more medicine. I didn't want to take no more one medication for another. I don't take any pain, but I didn't want to take any meds at all because it's not good for you. For me, I only speak from my personal experience. And since I've been on this route, I had the best experience of my life, the best interaction with people of my life, and just getting out of certain situations. I thank God for those opportunities. But, when I went to, I said, hey, I want to take the diet pills because everybody was taking diet pills. And I said, you know what? I don't want to put any of that on my liver, any of that. So I want to, do it the natural route. So 315 pounds. And people's like, but what is your secret? This, baby, this water. Okay. Water and 1 meal a day, literally 1 meal a day, water. And I do have like my cheat days. Like I may have some fried chicken or whatever. Maybe like once a week, I may have like a cheat day, but sometimes I don't even do that. Water. And sometimes I forget to eat because I drink so much water. I really don't have appetite, but I do eat, of course, bananas, red apples, and all that. And I'm learning what to eat, not to eat. A lot of people said don't eat broccoli, and I love broccoli. So I'm trying to cancel that out and substitute it, I guess, for carrots. So you're learning what to eat, what not to eat. And just doing it, I'm just on a journey because there's so many people have so many ideas of what to eat, what not to eat. And then I went on this whole ordeal of no junk food, like acid with pop and candy and donuts, which I love, cookies, which I love, little W cakes, which I love. I just stopped eating it. I just literally stopped eating it. And if I get like hungry for something sweet, I have a grape or a banana or something. It's a good experience. It's a good experience to go on this healthy journey at all stuff. It's just a good experience to go through it. Mentally, I am good. I'm the best ever. And what to help me with my mental health, because, the doctors diagnosed me with bipolar. And I said, I don't want to be taking meds my whole life. I just don't. And I totally disagree with it. And it's my decision as the patient can make my decision. I'll still come to these appointments, but I'm taking out of that meds that you're giving me. Because number one, when I was taking it, and I can only speak for myself. I'm not speaking for anybody that's dealing with diagnosis. If you need to listen to your doctor, listen to your psych doctor. I'm talking about for me. When I was there, I just didn't like the medicine that I was on. It made me sleepy, extremely sleepy. My personality, I felt handcuffed. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't feel like doing episodes like YouTube. I'm tired. And then it just made me eat. And I'm sleepy. Yeah, I like the medicine because it did make me dream, but I'm like, I can dream without this. So I got off of it and just literally got off of the medicine. And I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? I got off the medicine. I was done with it. I never really was taking it every day anyway, because it made me too sleepy. I couldn't want to do nothing but just sleep. And then when I'm on the meds, when I wake up, I remember one time I was on the show with All About the Tea. We was doing an episode, me, Buffy, All About the Tea, and somebody else was on the panel. And I was so tired because I took the medicine, woke up, washed my face, and that medicine was still in my system. I was extra drained. I wasn't even myself. And so I said, you know what? I got to get off this. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to, make sure I sleep 8 hours. So I was worried about it because, the doctor was saying, you need to take off, you need to do all this. And I said, okay. And so I did it. got off the meds, start changing, changing the diet, and I sleep the best. Like I had an amazing sleep last night. I'm sleeping 8 hours or more. And then yesterday I was tired because I'm moving around, working, doing physical therapy. They twisted on my leg, twisted on that. I'm walking back and forth, lifting this, lifting that. And I slept really good last night. Like I was supposed to do an episode last night. I said, let me cancel this show and let me go ahead on and sleep. So, I slept for a beautiful 8 hours, woke up early this morning, washed my clothes, and I'm doing it because, it was one particular moment I was not sleeping. It was just something with me with sleeping. I don't know. And I personally think, I'm not a doctor or a scientist, but I personally think of the food intake that I was eating, all the sugar, all sugar, all day, just sugar, coffee, Red Bulls, I'm just drinking Red Bulls all day, sugar, and that was affecting like my sleep. And then another thing that we canceled from the previous, because I had to look self-diagnose, and I said, hey, I was doing 16 hours a day, every single day, and I was burning myself at work, so I stopped doing it. So now when I go back into the healthcare field, I just do 8 hours, go home, rest, sleep, do my YouTube. I don't overdo it because at one point I was overdoing it. And so now I just learn the ropes. I learn the thing of how I am doing, learning the ropes. And I'm learning the ropes because God is truly good to me. And I learned the ropes. And I thank God for it. Even though when people say you need to redo your medication and read it, they don't know what they're talking about. Most people didn't even graduate from high school, got GED, didn't even get GED. So literally, when they say that, they don't understand what they said. You never met me when I was at my lowest. You're meeting me when I'm healthy. You weren't there when I was hearing the voices, when I wasn't sleeping 24, 72, 86. I was like, you wasn't there when I was inanimate. You was not there. So you're judging the healthy version. I was way worse than what I was back in the day. And may he rest in peace to Jacques, my dear brother. May he rest in peace. But he saw me at my worst. I just went off, boom, boom, and I wasn't really sleeping. It was so wrong. He saw me at my worst. This is before he passed away a couple of years back, maybe 2018, 20. That was like my worst. So now the stress are good. I have my own apartment. I have a good relationship with my family. My business is good. We have our business in order. We have everything in order concerning it. And of course, we had a little tax debt, but that's okay. But I love the fact that everything is in order. And also we're working on building a relationship with bloggers and YouTubers and stuff like that. I have beautiful relationship with beautiful people. Like I don't have a problem with anybody on YouTube personally. And we're going to let's transition and bring them in there. Okay. Click them on here. Armon and Denot. Can you click them on here right quick? Okay. Get them on here. So I don't have an issue or problem with no YouTubers. Don't. I never ran up on a YouTube. I love Armon. Never ran up on Denot. He's a psycho. And this is one former psycho saying to another psycho, he's very sick in the head. Need medication, by the way. Honestly, I'm not his doctor, but he probably needs that. And, I don't have these issues. Armon Wiggins is all for fun. I don't want to pick up. Now, it was a time. Can I share this? It was a time where I did book a flight to California. There was a time where I was going to just pull up on here. There was a time. It really was. I was over it. He was taking me there. He was doing stuff that was really taking me there. We sat back, Mr. Kingpin. They was going on this campaign. I said, F it. F the lawsuit. I'm just going to pull up and he ain't going to know I'm coming. So we booked the flight. And we was gonna go there. Now, mind you, he didn't stay in LA. He stayed in some boondocks. I said, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get a rental car." Like my mind, I was ready. And then who stopped? I ain't gonna say the person that stopped, but they said Wiley is not worth it. You need to do a lawsuit. But a beautiful, dedicated moderator that been a moderator for a very long time. And she said, "I don't think you need to go that route. You're gonna go to jail. You're on probation. This is not good. I think you should go this route." And so that's when we did the cease and desist and all that, the lawyers and stuff. I didn't care nothing about it. I wanted to pull up. So that was like the only time, and by the grace of God, it was a beautiful moderator that stopped me from doing it. But I'm not in that headspace with Armon Wiggins at all. Actually, if I was in that room with Denot and Armon, I probably would have gave Denot these hands. I probably would have, in defense of Armon, because it wasn't right at what he was doing, because this guy is very sick. Now, if you have not heard, if you're living on the rock, of your lights and gas is not on, I'm praying for you on that, but Denot pulled up on Armon Wiggins, tried to throw a drink, failed, and got his butt kicked by the boyfriend. Came boom, 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 and face all swollen. Now, this man have been planning this for months. We brought Denot on the show. Let me make it crystal clear. We brought him on the show because he had a lawsuit with Michael, a.k.a. Kingpin. He had a lawsuit. They was going back and forth. They was taking each other videos down, and he sued them. And YouTube was like, listen, like, this is fraudulent. You have to prove that this is yours, that this is your content, that this is copyright free. You have to prove it. It's out of our hands. Go to court. So they went to court, and I guess YouTube kind of scared them, and I don't know what's going to update with the case. So that was the only reason why we brought Denot on the show, because he had a lawsuit with King. And I said that was the only reason, and it was a lawsuit. Well, when we talked to King, King was like, Brother Wiley, you got it wrong. I sued Denot. And I said, okay, can you come on the show? And King hung up. So we had Denot phone number on the court documents. Many people that follow me know we did it. It was on the court documents. We called Denot. Denot agreed to come on the show. That was it. Then Denot, we get on the phone. He would call me about YouTube and different stuff. And then people were telling me something. I didn't care nothing about it. I said, listen, he can make a platform for himself. It's room at the table for everybody. So he come on. And then I said, I think you need to put Armon Wiggins in the title. There's a reason why I said it. It's because Armon is the bigger star. If you would have got into it with Kingpin, it would have been no news. It's more news with Armon. That was my whole strategy. He said, well, why you put Armon in? I said, he's the bigger star. I told him, I said, I would never, ever go back and forth in a big beef with Kingpin. When Kingpin went on that fail flop campaign against me with lies, we never gave him the energy because he never was the superstar. The only reason why we addressed it a little bit is because Armon was attached to it, and that's when we wanted to pull up. Now for Brother King, I can care less about that. But we was going to pull up on Armon Wiggins. We definitely was going to do that. But we didn't do it because we would talk that out of it. Thank you to my great team. Now, I told him, I said, put Armon's name in the title. He's more of greater in the algorithm because he was talking about YouTube. I'm not lying. The greatest, or the biggest videos that I do is about Armon Wiggins. Let's be crystal clear. The biggest engagements. And when he got in this debacle, all of my old Armon videos went up in the algorithm. All of my old shorts about Armon went up in my algorithm because we talk about him the most out of all YouTubers. I don't hate the guy at all. I don't hate the guy. I had a little back in the day, but now I'm cool. But I talk about it because it's a part of my business, and he knows that. But I would never, ever pull up on Armon Wiggins like Denot did. It's stupid. Now, I would have went to the same events, and I wouldn't mind my business, got me a drink. If we would have seen each other, we seen each other. But I wouldn't have been so obsessed. Oh, my gosh, Armon Wiggins, I love you. I don't look at him like in that, bro. I would never be that thirsty, stupid, dummy, because people are watching. And it's people that was in the room because I got text messages from producers of this show was in the room and texting me of different stuff like that, of what went on in that room. But you ain't going to see me so desperate. Never. Oh, my God. I'm the Wiley Show. I am Armon Wiggins equal. We both get paid on the same day. We both own YouTube. He is my equal. All right? You ain't going to see me be desperate to go and take a picture of my favorite celebrity. Nowhere at all. I would never, ever, ever do that because it's stupid. I don't look. Now, when I get on the internet, I say, he's my favorite celebrity. Oh, it's all clicks and views because it sounds good in my head. I'm going to say it open. But you would never see me that desperate to go because Armon went to plenty places, plenty pride events. You never see me there because I don't look at him like that. It's all internet stuff. And on internet, when I'm on, he's my favorite. Other than that, he can go to Chicago Live, Chicago Pride, be in the parade, shaking his badissi. You ain't going to see me that desperate to take a picture. Because why would I be around a man that said to me, clear as day, that he don't F with me, so why I'm that desperate to take a picture? That's the sickness of Denot. No different than when who was that person, Paul, that came here? Sean Davis. Remember he came to Dallas? You remember that? Him and his moderator, he was on the phone. Oh, let's take a picture. Let's do this. I didn't go. I said, first of all, you diss me. I see the type of moves. You ain't gonna get me with no picture with you. Absolutely not. I ain't going. I don't care if you bring your moderator on the phone. Brought the moderator on the phone to show you why we really want to meet you. You won't see me there because I don't F with you. Neither half the stars of Chasing Dallas don't care nothing about it. Half of them broke, and half of them been sleeping and been in my bed, and we've been doing some things. I'm not going to get into that. Even the one that's supposed to get married in a couple of months, we just smashed. But anyway, you're not going to get me to take a picture with you because you don't care for me. You don't like me. So why would I take a picture with you? The answer to that will be no. So when it comes to Denot, it's because he really wants to be this famous person. When I researched Denot, the failure of his family is good. They're decent people, but they push him aside because he can't be trusted. And anybody, always look at your relationship with your family. If you got a bad relationship with your family, I need to know the why. And so once I knew the why of his dynamic, I said, this guy is sick. He needs help. And I hope and pray that he rebuild his relationship with his father and mother, with his family. He's not really that well known. You got to understand, Denot comes from the islands, and him being gay and being this type of man, a gay man, that's frowned upon in the islands. He's an island boy, right? It's frowned upon that. So I understand what he go through. It's a hatred that we have to deal with, the rejection of his mom and father and brothers and sisters because of what he is consuming, because what is he eating? So he developed this personality of it. He was a nerd growing up in high school and elementary school. He was a nerd guy. He was never this guy type of person. So he comes to this internet and he builds up this personality to go after people. And yes, I said Armon Wiggins should be in the title, not to pull up on Armon. That's stupid. Because you got to know how to throw them in. Unfortunately, I didn't know how to do it. He ain't that smart enough. He ain't grew up in the hood. Like he was middle class. He didn't grow up in the hood. So he didn't know how to do it. He got knocked by the boyfriend. Now, Armon finally responded to this. Why? My personal belief is because it went viral on Twitter. Why not eat off something that people are talking about? I wish he would have talked about it the day of the event because it would have got higher views because everybody was talking about it. And I want to take back what I said about Milagro Gramz. Who need enemies? We got friends like Milagro, because Milagro Gramz came out and said Armon, and she put it out. I said, okay. And I'm glad that Milagro Gramz is the type of woman that said, hey, I would have still talked about it if it would have went viral, and I still got to talk about it, but probably not on YouTube. I probably would have talked about it on Station. So I do want to take my theory of why would she put it out, because I didn't know where she got it from. I just thought she just put it out there. But since she clarified it on Station Head and on YouTube, responded to me, but didn't say my name. Now she joining in with the rest of the ops and all of that. So I agree. Okay, you said it. Okay, I take it back. I do apologize for misquoting you or assuming that you put it out and you was trying to get back at Armon Wiggins because you was mad about HBO Max. I still believe you upset about that, but that wasn't your reason to put the video. Armon actually sent you the video to put out and it went viral. So since we know that, it was great that Armon Wiggins brought this to YouTube. And the reason why I say to everybody that Armon had the upper hand, because when he addressed this on his YouTube channel and he was talking about it, I saw the response of people. They didn't know what he was talking about. Why? Because half the people on his YouTube audience, they're not on Twitter. They're not on Facebook. They're a middle-aged black woman in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Love his show. They ain't on Twitter. They don't know no Denot. They don't watch Denot. That's why his numbers did not grow the way he wanted the numbers to grow, because there is no interaction. That's why it didn't really take off on YouTube. Yes, he got a 400,000 views on Twitter, but on YouTube, it was under less than 10,000. They didn't care nothing about it because the half of the people didn't know who Denot was, because he's not that known on YouTube or that known of Armon Wiggins. Now, me and Armon Wiggins would got it. It'd have been a total different story. More people would have talked about it because we really have a history. These two don't have a history. This is just a sick, psycho man. Finally got his haircut to show up at Zeus to act a plump fool. Then Armon talks about it very calmly. He wasn't high. I believe he was very sober in this particular episode. And He talked about it very calmly. Wasn't cussing, didn't get up there and twerk, very calmly, saying that I told this man, stop following me. Get out of my face. Pretty much Denot was following him. I don't want to be around you. Leave me alone. And then he brought Cupcake, which Denot brought Cupcake to the scene. And he said, your best friend is here, because apparently Cupcake was standing by Armon. Now let's fast at that part. And then he said, Denot tried to throw a drink and he failed, and you hear the drink being slapped out of his hand, somebody else slapped their hand, you say, my boyfriend, this Armon Wiggins, give him a 2-piece and a biscuit. So then we get to more tea. We see it, we get to more tea here. So then Armon Wiggins very surprisingly brought on Cupcake. Oh my gosh. And then she showed up, hi, I'm so happy to be here. And you know, Armon Wiggins, he brought her on because I want y'all to see her name. Her name is Midnight Cupcake. So he brought her on the show. Hi. And so I'm like, look at Cupcake with that wig on, baby. This is her time. Now, mind you, Cupcake is deserving to be on because it's a history that Armon Wiggins was dragging Cupcake. Most of us didn't know who this woman was, but Armon and Cupcake talking. And so Cupcake was talking about how Denot brought her to YouTube to do an interview. He wants to interview. And this happened after I interviewed her, because I interviewed her first. And then she said my name. And we have to give credit to Armon, because he did not shut her down when she said my name. You know, I was on Wiley. I don't remember. I believe I was on the Wiley show. She, you know, and Armon didn't cut her off. And I'm glad I give him respect for that, because usually when my name is mentioned over there, it's like mentioned that, oh my gosh, like he goes crazy when my name is. But this is, in this instance, he didn't go crazy. And he let it soak. And I was happy. Okay. So she's talking. And she brings up, Denot said, hey, I want you to be my +1. Be there about 4 or 5. There was multiple lines. Then we learned that the powerful Kyle from Neighborhood Talk is so adorable. He decided to allow Armon to come with him to get inside the room, to do the red carpet, because it was multiple lines, which is deserving, because Armon definitely helped Zeus. Hell, Zeus should have gave Armon an Uber Black and car service security, because how much publicity he gave Zeus for free. They should have deserving of that. So them two, they're in the space, they're in the room, they having it, the situation, her and Cupcake. Then we get to some tea. That Denot wanted to press charges on Armon Wiggins. The Wiley show said it first. I told this guy came, he will press charges. Denot wanted to use Cupcake to press charges. To say that Armon was agitating him, that Armon was the aggressor, to use her so he can file a lawsuit, okay? So he can file a lawsuit when it comes to this. So he can file a lawsuit. That's exactly what he said on in the text message that was released on YouTube. It was literally released on YouTube between these two. And the text man, this is Denot, said, I can't do audio. Don't mention I taunted. It said tainted, but he meant to say taunted him with you. Make it seem like he just started the S word from nowhere. Then she said, I'm about to dip. Love you. Have a good day. Don't let this man get you overworked. That's Cupcake responding. So that was the text message. So this is helping Wiley, because I've been told Armon Wiggins, because we don't communicate private like we should, but when we hit this camera, this is communicating to Armon Wiggins. This guy is a sick, twisted person, very sick. And yes, Armon Wiggins addressed it on YouTube, is deserving of that. And thank you that Cupcake, and Armon said it, and most people called him, I'm not going to say who, and said that Cupcake had your back. Said that I'm not going to get involved with this. This is sad. This is criminal. I'm not getting involved with it. It made it seem like when Tasha K wanted, when Tasha employee Chelsea wanted me to go to the judge and say that Vaughn was harassing her, testify to the judge, write letters to the judge. I said, I'm not going to do that. So, because she tried to get Vaughn Ray locked up, and I didn't want to do that. I'm not getting involved, and I don't know what's going on. So it's good when you have some type of integrity. Yeah, we talk about each other and all of that, But that Cupcake really could have took this moment to say, I'm going to get you back because you talk about, hi, let's throw the bill in the air and see what it lands. She could have really took that moment to get him back with some criminal charges. She's a black woman, very intelligent, beautiful wig, I can say so myself. Then she got this sick person telling her what to say to press charges against Armon, even though to press charges. So Armon definitely put out the text on the screen and to resolve that. Now I can say that I can say verbatim that Armon Wiggins is one of the most talented human beings I've ever came in contact with. And I saw that he's going to be greater. You haven't seen half the things that Armon Wiggins going to do. This moment is teaching him very early in his career that he have to move differently. Then Armon Wiggins said, I'm gonna say this with paperwork because if I have to do it, I'm gonna have to take you out and to that he was threatening to say he gonna delete him. If did not try to delete him, it'll be my life over your life. You ain't gotta say all that. What you need to do is file the paperwork and say this guy is harassing me. You need to do that. Multiple people have said, why don't you file a restraint against Wiley? Because we don't pull up on this man. We don't know where he stayed. We don't care. We don't, and I think Armon Wiggins share too much of his personal information, but you can share it and I share, but people will find it. I think personally Armon need a CPN number just to protect his privacy because people are weird. Did not even threaten me. But I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do and all that type of stuff. Let the authorities handle it. If he want to be that crazy to come to Texas where you can carry in that state, let him do it. Go right ahead. But it won't. Let him go right ahead. But he say all this stuff, and I take every single threat very serious. I take it very serious. And very sick, twisted man. He's a demented man. He even lied about me and opinionated with a side of shade. He even said some sick stuff about her, and she had to come out and deny what he said about me and opinionated side of shade relationship. We never had a relationship when I'm playing with my Peter Packer and she on the phone. No, you get to be twisted up with Whack 100. I ain't Whack 100. I never been on the phone with her first and foremost. I never did that. I'm not going to get into dragging this woman because this woman already upset and disturbed about this whole ordeal she claimed. So she talked about how many cash apps she gave us and everything. She kind of lied about that. She said every 2 weeks I gave him $300. Paul, you say the number. It wasn't no every 2 weeks. Everyone saw she'd send us cash, but it wasn't no every 2 weeks. Because if it was every 2 weeks, you sending me $300, we would have still been cool. It wasn't no every 2 weeks, lady. Don't get up there and lie. Then opinion you lied about the flight. You gave me a Frontier. I told you I ain't doing no dusty Frontier and I'm a big man, 6'2". It ain't for tall men with Frontier. I said, put me on Spirit, give me that big old seat in Spirit, then we can do it, or first class. Or I don't want it. Okay, now back to Armon Wiggins and Denot. So both of them young brothers, Armon, clear superstar. Denot does have talent. The man know enough in legal stuff to be charged and impersonate a lawyer. He was actually doing what he was doing. So when I get to this place of Armon Wiggins and Denot, this is clearly Denot using for attention, but it's not working because the people don't even know who you are. You have to work hard for that. You don't work. They don't know who you are. Many people say, well, is he talking about Wiley? No, he ain't talking about me. Please, we ain't in that tussling, okay? They didn't know who he was. People was in my DM, the B&B squad. Why you pull up Armon? Clear as day. That ain't me, okay? I ain't that stupid to be pulling up to all that. I went in California on that day. But that's just to show you the power of the influence that the Wiley Show have, that I'm so attached to Armon Wiggins' brand because I talk about everything he does publicly. If he does something publicly, we talk about him. Just like he's going to be doing a show tonight publicly, we're going to talk about it because it's with my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins, and with my other great colleague. I love him dearly. I feel like the guy himself is one of the best. He does commentary over there in the sector, the reality show sector. Just amazing brother, in which I think that he is incredible. And I think we need more and more people to do content, to have commentary, and that's what I love. And I can just go on and on and on. So Armon Wiggins is definitely going to be doing a show with somebody tonight, and I really don't want to say the person name because people are weird. I just feel like people are just so weird. But Armon Wiggins will be doing a show tonight, which I love them both. But I will be talking about the interview because I talk about people. This is what I do. I talk about YouTubers. I talk about it. I talk about Armon Wiggins. I talk about whatever, especially him. I don't talk about every YouTuber. You got to be special. Armon is very special, and I talk about him a lot. Now, when it comes to Denot, this sick psycho, he's a very sick psycho. This is coming from a former twisted person. And this man does that. He threatens people. He says it on the internet. He make doctor up receipts. Like he doctor up a police thing saying that he's pressing charge or Armon press charge, but he forgot that he put it in the DM. He literally put it in the DM or on the receipt that he got that Armon press charges, or he got a court date, but the dates was all the way in August. I was like, this guy is weird. You trying to doctor up receipts and it don't even make sense. It don't make sense. And you're doing this to be popular. You don't have to do that. I'm known for my words. Many people that do not like Wiley, is clear as day. It's because I said something about them on YouTube. That's it. No matter how Milagro Gramz says she gonna hit me with a crab leg, we never met Milagro Gramz. Don't want to meet her. Okay. I just have a online talking about him online. That's it. That's the only reason why these people don't like me, because, hey, he stole my girl. He stole my groceries. It's something I said on YouTube. Okay? That's it. It ain't nothing that I met me in person that it was a big follow-up. It's something I said on these YouTube streets. That was it. That's it. It was something that I said on these YouTube streets here. And let's be crystal clear on that. Okay? Then people are asking, is Cupcake a trans woman? Okay? That's what they said. Then Nick at 9 said last night that still not a laughing matter to me. She said that last night as well. So that's what they would say. That's what they were saying in the chat. But other than that, I believe Armon Wiggins need to 1,000% press charges. Then people in the chat, because the audience are messy, storms. You didn't steal nothing from me. How can you steal something that you don't own? I don't own these people. I don't own a human being. Slavery was abolished decades ago. Centuries ago? A century ago. I think so. All right. So I don't own people. So stop with the messy, stupid stuff, because I don't own these people. That's what the public, they love that. And then when we drag Storm, because we can get a multiple threats of it, we can. I don't care. Let me say this. One person can interview the manufacturer of this water bottle company. Everybody can interview. But Wiley, I'm going to get a different perspective. Period, point blank. Stop saying someone stole something. Now, when it came to anybody that I've interviewed, another person interviewed, that's them. You can't steal a human being. We all can interview the same person. Stop with this mentality. Only one person can do it. Absolutely not. I live in the same city as Jack. I have an apartment in the same city with Jack. And when I'm ready to pay her, give her car service, food, and connection, lay out the red carpet, I do it. It's on my timing. I don't force it, because this is not a Jaguar right sector. I'm not in the Jaguar right sector. I talk about her when it's relevant. I don't force it, talk about forever, because she's not doing that things enough that I have to talk. I'm just not in that type of sector. Now, when it comes to Armon Wiggins, it's different, because he's always in the news for something, good or bad or indifferent. We talk about it. Nobody talked about him on the cartoon, beautiful cartoon. Nobody posted it, not even Milagro Gramz. We talked about it on Station Air, and Armon Wiggins was listening. So regardless, whatever he does on YouTube or his public persona on these social media streets, we're going to cover it. Period. Like, we got Cupcake on there. We felt that Armon Wiggins were aggressive, and we stand on that. He was very aggressive for that black woman. But I'm glad that him and Cupcake, they are good. I'm glad. But Armon Wiggins is an amazing storyteller. He's an amazing storyteller. We see how it goes. An amazing storyteller. Now, when it comes to Armon Wiggins or anybody else that I have a problem with, it's all because of YouTube. Many people say, but Wiley, why they don't like you? All because of YouTube. It's just as simple. Of my personality, of me covering them, they don't like it. And that's why half of them ain't gonna be ready for the mainstream, because you can't even handle Wiley. Shut your foolish self down, dummy. You can't handle Wiley. You think you're ready for the mainstream, ESPN, CNN, all of these mainstream publications. You can't even handle Wiley. It makes you that upset. You got the stage. You stuttering. You upset. You ready to pull up. You ain't ready for fame. So some of them think they ready. They ain't ready. So when it comes to Armon Wiggins and this psycho Denot, she need to take every single threat that Denot said very serious. Very, very serious. And you need to have armed security. Okay? Don't play no game. And you can afford it. Okay? You can afford it. You can afford armed. I can't afford no armed security. I ain't got it. I'm on a whole payment plan to pay back tax debt. So I can't afford armed. But you can. Cut back on the Balenciaga, the Gucci, the Prada. Cut back on the alcohol. And you can afford armed security when you go to public events. Period. It's just that simple. Because he's going to try it again. He's going to try it again. That's a sick twist. And you live in the same city with a psycho. With a sick, twisted person. Now, I heard on the curve that him and King, Armon and King, made up. I'm glad they made up. Even though, everybody know that how y'all truly feel about each other. But I'm glad y'all truly made up, because you can tell King wasn't about that life. He ain't about that life at all. He loved, I think he's jealous of Armon. That's clear as day. That's jealousy. Armon, it's clear as day. You was a chunky kid, nerd. Armon was lit all his life that you think of, and you can't compete. His music is better than your music, so I get it. I really, really get it. And so, King, is no use to you trying to beef with me and say stuff, because Armon told you to say those things. So we already know. But I'm glad that y'all are okay. But can I give a little suggestion? I hope that he helped you with your career, and hope you listen, King. Last time you didn't listen. Hopefully you sat there, because you are a nerd, and go to class to the Armon Wiggins University and learn how to be an effective YouTuber, because you have a gifted brother that's very gifted, right? Very gifted. Learn from that brother. Like Storm was very gifted. He was with a gifted YouTuber, and he ended that. I would have never ended. I ain't that stupid. You was in the room with Tasha. You smelled her breath. You was in her home. I would have kept whatever she was doing. I'd have shut up and took it, because look at the revenue that you were getting. And then when she went on her hiatus, you could have hosted all those times. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you're going through, you should have stayed with Tasha. You should have stayed with her. I would have just went. So, you should have stayed. You should have stayed with Tasha. As I look at it now, I would have stayed with. I would have took what she was, because she was teaching you how to the business. And I would have picked up a couple of her battles. Period. I mean, I'm benefiting from it. So do it. And then when it comes to these YouTubers, they gotta understand we have to move differently, and all of us have to, because we do have sick, twisted people that want to try you. I don't encourage people to do that, because it's dangerous. You don't know who you walking up on. You don't know what they got. Be careful. And I think that you don't have to do this to be famous. Sit down. Just do content, make great content. You don't have to go pull up on somebody, because after you did all that, you didn't grow in subscribers like that. You didn't grow in revenue like that. You didn't get 8,000 people in the chat. You didn't get none of that. So was it worth it to get a 2-piece and a biscuit by Armon Wiggins? No, it was not worth it. It was not worth it at all. I can only say if it was worth it. When I went to your channel, you put Armon Wiggins' name in it, it got 300,000. Then I say, oh, it's worth it. Oh, you did that. You did your big one. But you didn't have that. That wasn't your story. He's still beating you in views. He's still beating you on Twitter. You tried to follow him on Twitter. which was a flop, and you send me the screen DM, invite me to your Twitter space. Now you really think I'm stupid? I'm not. Send your foolish self down. Why would you send it to me? I'm not going to your Twitter space. Absolutely not. When we deleted the relationship, gave you not my personal cell, but my other phone, many people don't have. Yeah, I'm not going to your Twitter space. What do you think you're going to bring me up on that so we can wake it up? Absolutely not. That's you. You have fun with all that. You go back and forth. You're going to flop because Armon Wiggins had what you don't have. He got the Barbs and the Barty Gang both beefing with each other, and everything he said, they go back and forth with each other. He got both audiences in his chat. Is he going to be on Cardi's side? Is he going to be on Nicki's side? The only drawback and failure in that, he ain't going to get no Cardi on the show or no Nicki Minaj on the show. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Phillips. Thank you. Who all in here? Send that super sticker. Thank you. I love you, Sherry. Thank you, fella. Love you. Are you and Storm cool again? Cool. What do you mean? We always been cool. I'm just doing my commentary. And Storm know this because this is how he met me. Yes, we good. We also got thank you, Crypto Fitness and Gaming sent us a super sticker. Then the official said, I'm sorry, I don't trust the Cupcake lady. You shouldn't trust nobody in these YouTube streets. So I love it. I really, really love it. They said, thank you all for the super chat. Now, people are saying in the chat really quick, a little housekeeping. Oh, I see too many ads. So you going to see as many ads that I can put up in here because y'all got to donate more. You don't want to see no ads? Fund the show. Well, Wiley, how much should we fund the show? Give me a minimum of 10 grand a month. Then you won't see no ads. Okay? Send 10,000 every month. You won't see no ads. Till then, you're going to see some ads. This is a business. After I done got my business in order, got text that, you think I ain't going to put no ads in here? How many sacrifices I have to go through to get the business up and paying text that, trying to build up my accounts. You got to see ads. You got to see ads. It is what it is. They said, but you read him for filth other day. Of course, I will read people. This is my job. I read people. You don't want me in a show showing, hello, y'all. This is the Wiley Show. It's so peaceful and love. This is not an inspirational type of show. If you want to see that, do what I do. Go read Bishop T.D. Jakes, The Disruptor. I am a disruptor. I do things differently. Just like Peter was a disruptor. And that's why out of all the disciples, thank you, Bishop Jakes, he was able to walk on water with Jesus because he was a disruptor. I'm just different. I'm not your typical type of blogger. I'm not your typical type of commentary. I'm different. I am a disruptor, whether you agree with it or not. Okay? That's why with me having this disruptive mindset that I am being discussed with Armon Wiggins, with nowhere near the money, the resources, the camera equipment, because I have a different type of skill set, and it will grow. We're going to get bigger, and we have 200,000 views on this short. This reel doing good. We just got a check from Facebook. Check from Facebook. Beautiful Facebook. We got a check from them today. So we're moving, and we're going to continue to build and continue to be great. But again, this is not a typical show that I'm going to do with everything you want me to do. You don't donate enough. Donate about $3 million a quarter. Then we can talk about how you can control me. Then I will bark as loud as you want me to bark. I will jump as loud as you want to jump. If you ain't donate that, hush or comment in the chat or just be mad. But I'm going to keep being me. Yes, Brother Philip, I do have to remember that you got... No, and that's not true. I didn't get my start in the beef sector. I've been doing this before it was called the beef sector. And some of y'all will see it when I interview people that know me in Chicago. When I started my show, going to parties and balls, interview people, y'all will know that. Y'all know me in the beef sector. But I've been doing it further than the beef sector. Blog Talk Radio Day, way further. And I'm more calm now than I was back in the day. It's like people really seriously wanted to harm me. I couldn't go outside, couldn't go to the Jeffrey pub. I couldn't go nowhere because I would post people. I would sleep with people, boyfriends, and talk about this and say, you gave me an STI. And I would post about this when this person results was coming. I would blast them about their results. It's like a lot of things I used to do when I used to blog because I used to be, quote unquote, a gay blogger. Yeah. So those, I'm talking about, I go even further of those days. Like somebody said, MJ White said, quote, yes, you have. I remember you. Yes, I go way back. I was worse back in the day. People will wanted to do harm of the stuff. I used to drag promoters. Heck, I just went through a big controversy in Dallas, dragging Kurt Myers. May he rest in peace. Of the stuff I said about him. But I didn't just say it when he passed. I said it when the man was alive. They said you made, in this sector, they said you made Blog Talk Radio famous. And that's why Armon Wiggins still use Blog Talk Radio because we told him to use it. It's just too expensive. Half the time, it don't even work. That's why we had to cut it because half the time they have so many technical difficulties. It's good. They said, but you are definitely Karma. I am Karma now. Yes, thank you so much, MJ White. I've been doing this a very long time. I've had interview people, they're not even here. They're gone. They're passed away. That's how far I've been going in this business. So now moving differently, more smarter, learn about business, understanding the business behind being a social media commentator, because I'm not an influencer. I'm going to give myself social media commentator. So learning the game, the reason why I don't just say YouTube commentator, because I do have a Facebook, I do have a YouTube, I do have a TikTok. So I will consider myself a social media influencer because I'm on all these type of platforms that I'm getting on. Now people say, I seen your TikTok. Oh, you on TikTok. How long you been doing that TikTok? Because I post clips the same everywhere. So thank God for that. Now we're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to allow you all to call in. And I appreciate y'all that is here in the show showing love. Some of y'all have been here from day one. Thank you all. Some of y'all have been here for 5 minutes, but love you. They said fun fact. Here we go. They said fun fact. Wiley actually brought Armon to YouTube. I did. I told him to come here, and he came. He didn't want to come here. So I have a history here. Most people don't mention my name. But I know the history, and he knows the history. He know it. So I will always talk about it, and I'm going to talk about it more. How he going to keep talking about it? And I'm so happy to follow into his footsteps to be more consistent. He encouraged, I encouraged him to move, and he encouraged me to be more faithful on social media. And I think Jonathan, I know this for a fact, he got in my face and told me about dieting. He said, you're so entertaining. You got to be consistent. You don't know. You don't think you're entertaining. You don't think you're entertaining, but you're very entertaining. And he said, he blatantly said that to me. This before he got on crystal meth. And now I am on YouTube and I know I'm entertaining. Well, how do you know that? It's because I go back to my YouTube and watch it, and I make myself laugh. Even though I said it, sometimes I forgot I actually said it. I'll be going in, I'll be laughing. And if I can make myself laugh, I know I can make somebody else laugh, okay? And you told him about YouTube and the money he could make. This is the truth. This is all hardcore facts. Yes, hardcore facts and everything. And Armon knows it. And we still have a relationship to this day because I'm still going to tell him about things. I can't get him on the phone because he got me blocked. But he did call me from Paris, and I can communicate on YouTube. I ain't got to worry about calling you, go live. Somebody going to send it to you, and they ain't got to send it to because you're going to watch it for yourself. Listen to Brother Wiley. That guy, Denot, psycho, you better get to security. If you ain't got no guy like this, give me a second. Put him back on the screen. Put this guy on the screen. This is what you need. Hold it. What do you need? Right, or you know, I don't know what would his security name be. Skellyrosis. Skellyrosis should be his security name. Skellyrosis. Skellyrosis. Skellyrosis should be your security name, your pet name security name. Skellyrosis. Skelly Roasters on. Skelly Roasters in here. Skelly Roasters being headed out. That's what you need. You need Uber Black security. When you go to public events, you can afford it. Skelly Roasters. Put Skelly Roasters in there. That's what Skelly Roasters headed out. Skelly Roasters headed out. Skelly Roasters. I shouldn't be able to come up to you like that. I should be able to see your security, and then your security say, Skelly Roasters, you want to see this guy? He say, I should be able to, I shouldn't be able to walk up on you like that. Just saying. Anyway, because in my mind, I got security. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to open up the phone lines and let y'all call in. I had to do this show early. I could give me a haircut. My hair, I cannot look like this because I got to go see somebody today. And I'm not going to allow that. Give me a second. I got to go see somebody today. Code name Skelly Rose. Yeah, the code name Skelly Rose. That's what's going to be his code name. Whether y'all want to hear it or not hear it, that's his code name. If you mad, argue with your mama. Okay? All right. All right, give me a second here. All right, the phone lines is now open. Let's see if it works, child. Let's see if it works. And don't forget, we got our town hall meeting coming up too. Don't forget that. Oh, hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, good morning. Beautiful morning.
Good morning. It's morning.
This interview that Armon Wiggins did with, the interview that Armon Wiggins did with Milagro Gramz ex-friend, Cupcake. First of all, Cupcake is a weak person to go on Armon Wiggins' platform when he insulted you, he misgendered you, like he dissed you bad. I don't care. Yes, you gave him a warning, you gave him a heads up, but that was it. It seemed like she's begging for attention, and the only reason why Armon brought her on his platform was to shade her. He didn't apologize for calling her a drag queen or whatever he called her. Like, she looks stupid to me. Would you have went?
Well, for me, I would say yes, I would have went.
Because unless you want to build a platform, is she trying to build a platform?
I hope that.
But is she building? That's what I'm saying.
I think that for me, I think it's great for her because she is building a name for herself. I believe.
Okay, what did you build as of yesterday? I didn't subscribe.
What, to Cupcake?
Yes.
I think she's doing really good on station though.
Okay.
She does. She have a big sector.
Did he allow her to plug herself? Did he allow her to plug herself?
I think he should.
No.
I think that's on her. But listen, if I'm on the show, this is when opportunity meets, you got to know how to take it. If I'm on the show, hey, y'all catch me on YouTube. First of all, you're going to see the Wiley Show on YouTube, on station. You're going to see something that I'm Wiley. I'm wearing a t-shirt. That's why I don't have my t-shirt on now. I wear it everywhere. When I'm in the grocery store, I wear my shirt. I was at the hospital wearing my shirt and getting physical therapy. And I was outside and a guy said, man, I'm going to go check your show. That's your show? I wear it. So I'm a walking billboard, and I'm trying to find pants, put the Wiley Show on, a hat, put the Wiley Show. I want to wear some glass. I wanted to say the Wiley Show. So, that's on her.
You're right about that.
But that's on her. That's her.
You need to give a class, Wiley.
You said what?
It's Brandon 101. You should have had a Cupcake shirt on. Like,
yeah, that's on her.
Girl,
and she should have put it in her name on StreamYard, because on StreamYard you could put your name on StreamYard.
Yes,
that's on her. Like, catch me on Station or something like that. Like, yeah.
But my thing is, like, she been around Milagro.
Yeah, she has. They beefing though.
Armon.
Yeah.
So you're not taking notes, like, girl, what?
But for me,
definite.
But for me, I feel like for me and Milagro Gramz, and for
Wait, before you say that, do you think Milagro Gramz with that interview, being that's her friend?
See, their relationship a little tricky. I hope he called her and say, I'm bringing Cupcake. Let's just say he did.
Well, let's say he got one up on her now, being that she put that video out, right?
Yeah, because they keep saying they talk to each other, they cool, they lovey-dovey, but Cupcake and Milagro is beefing hard because Milagro don't like it that Cupcake is saying, I'm not your slave, you're a cult leader, and it is a major big sector. And
don't forget about the Jamie.
Jamie too.
Milagro told some stuff about Jamie to Armon. So, that's another reason. Like, why would you go on that platform?
I just think it's because it's Armon Wiggins. Because, let's be clear, his platform is huge. Who won't want to go on his platform if you're trying to build in this particular sector? Go. I go on Milagro Gramz platform, and I'm getting dragged every day. And I keep going. Because as long as
they mention your name today.
They always mention my name. I can go in the chat, hey, this is so funny. And boo! And they're more aggressive. Now, do I steal hardest? No, half of them don't follow me. Why? Because I'm not giving that. I could get them. I could be a male version of Milagro, find the most dirtiest, evil criminal like Tory Lanez, and say he innocent, get a dusty black man, go to the count, and cuss out people, cuss them out, be loud. I can get that audience because that's what they're accustomed to. But I don't want to do that because half those criminals, like she said, was innocent, like Tory Lanez was innocent, Kayla Walker was supposed to be innocent, and he was guilty. I said these people were guilty. And I would never forget that when she posted this word or her tweet about Tory, she said, that could be your father, your brother. Kayla Walker said the same thing. It could be you, brother. But I said, brother, I'm not with you because you're not a Brian Banks. You're not innocent. You actually did those crimes. And I stood by it. And guess where he's at? In prison. Guess what Tory Lanez? In prison. And
Wiley, you should reach out to that young man.
To Kayla Walker.
Write him a letter. Reach out to him. Yes.
Yeah, I should send him a letter. It's like, don't drop the soap. Hopefully you don't get.
Or even a care package, Wiley. Be the bigger
I'm not giving a care package. You really think I'm gonna give a man a care package that our word innocent black when he ain't getting no only thing he gonna get is don't drop the soap, nah, something like that. Because you deserve to be there. You don't deserve to be out on the street if you take the yoni of a black woman. You don't deserve, or of a black man. You don't deserve to be out here because a lot of brothers get R word and M word and all of that. So let's not be clear. We just posted something on Facebook. A brother was violated with a male family member, and his father was taking up for the family member and was telling him that I'm gonna tell the family that you're lying, that you made it all up, and you can hear the hurt in that brother's mouth, like his voice, the hurt. He was so hurt because a lot of people discard black boys that get violated. They discard that. No, whatever, you liked it. And they don't like to talk about black boys that get violated by black men or fellow black boys. They don't want to talk about that either.
Yeah, but I do want to say this. Like, I like Armon, don't get me wrong, but I call him to be shady or whatever. I mean, yeah, Armon was defending himself because someone keeps coming and nagging me. You do get, but so much you can take. But he did say he put his hands up. So Armon was the aggressor at that point. You get what I'm saying? When he mushed him away. But you did warn Armon and said the guy is cuckoo. You haven't said that in a while, Wiley.
Oh.
Yes, I love when you say that. But they warned him. And we know sometimes he's in the bushes. So, and I believe Denot can be a little crazy from what I've seen. But I don't think this is going to end because he did threaten and say, if I see your boyfriend here around.
He did say that. He did. And he threatened me. He said all these type of things. First of all, you up there about get on flight, go right ahead, brother. Listen, because you ain't going to see me at no Zeus event unless it could change. When I feel like going to a Zeus event, because people say, well, you never go outside. I do. I'm just not desperate. Like we went outside, last year, October for the Halloween. We went out to go see the beautiful Monique a couple of times. That's it. I'm just not desperate. I'm just different. I'm just not. I don't care nothing about those Zeus stars. I'm Wiley. I don't care nothing about them. I feel like I'm better than them. I don't feel like I know I am better than them. So you're not gonna see me. I'm sorry. Stand in a line for Zeus. You ain't gonna see that unless I'm in the media line with my videographer and my microphone to interview. But just sitting being a spectator, no. You know what I can do? I can play Zeus all in my house, drink all the drinks I can drink, get my own pink blue carpet. I'm not that desperate to be a spectator. You're not Monique. You're not Brandy. Denot or even Tamar, and which I was at her show a couple of months ago, or wrestling event. I just not gonna be that quick to be a spectator at something I'm not a part of like that, unless it's something that I'm really interested. WWE wrestling, you will see me there. At a concert, you will see me there. At a comedy show, you will see me there. But I'm just not that desperate for Zeus. I'm just not.
I have a quick question. How long do you think Denot is going to carry on the storyline?
As many months and years that he want to carry in the storyline. But I can tell you this.
Because it's his story, right?
It's his story. He can talk about it for forever. I just think it's going to lose his juice. Why? Because Armon Wiggins have moved on. He's the superstar.
So can you say this? He's forever attached to Armon now, right?
Absolutely not.
Half
the people do not know. It ain't that. This is they're going to move on. They're going to be forgetting about it. No, this is not. No, I'm just sorry. It's no. No, absolutely not. The answer to that will be no. Because what Denot is doing and the behavior that he's doing, he gotta be careful because it ain't gonna end up right. Because Armon was blessed and he's lucky that he dealt with a man that ain't packing, but one packing, or was ready to like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Is what I'm saying. What Denot is doing, he's living a very dangerous path, and it ain't gonna end up right for him or his family. You gotta understand. You don't know who I know or what lifestyle I'm a part of. Don't let this internet, because you just know me from the internet. You don't know who I know when this camera is off. So don't get it twisted just because you ran up on mine and nothing really happened to you. Everybody ain't like that. That story ain't going to turn out the way you want to turn out. And that's the case where he got to understand, because you're going to run up on the wrong one, and that's going to be interviewed. Then somebody going to be calling your family. And if you in the city of Chicago, or at least going to say, welcome, I'm so sorry you're grieving right now. And everything. They're going to be making a phone call to Chicago the police department so they have a squad car out the funeral parlor. You got to be careful who you run up. You know how dangerous that is? You got to be careful. I grew around the streets. I know how this roll up on. It was a person, my good buddy of mine, or not buddy, or neighbor, I would say. I can't say buddy. A neighbor of mine, he was known as the person that delete ops. He would delete people who's known for that. And he's not going to say his name. But one particular that early Sunday, I'm up putting stuff in the car because my grandma would cook for the church, and she would have the stuff, and I would put the stuff in the car. And then boom, 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 he was gone. He was just in his car, and it was an early Sunday, and they got him. Now, he was known. People were scared of this man. He was deleting the ops, and they got him early Sunday morning right there. And I said, wow.
Well, Wiley, something was cleared with that interview yesterday, because Denot said it was 6 people, and Cupcake, she was there, and she said that was a lie. It was like 3.
Right. So we knew that was a lie by just judging the tape here. So Denot's story wasn't really adding up, and Cupcake was like, "Listen, I left. I'm not a part." So that's one thing.
But why is she always leaving? And then because she never have no coins.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe she. This is the thing. Maybe Cupcake do got money, but I'm like Cupcake. Girl,
other people money. I hate people like that.
Yes, I would too. If I was in a restaurant, this is me. I'm sitting with Milagro that get more money than me, Armon to get more money than me. Nick get more money than me. You think I'm gonna sit here and pay the bill? Nope. You pay for. Let's just throw it in the air and see what lines.
Don't run.
I'll be the same way. I'll be the same way. Let me go downstairs. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm gonna go freshen up. And how about this, you guys? Let's go to the bar and let's get some more drinks. I'm gonna be gone. Like, where's Wiley at?
And don't run. We sick of you running, lady.
That's what the lady does. She goes there and she hits it. And one thing I like about Cupcake, when it's getting hot in the kitchen, she gone. Yeah, I left.
Out of there.
That's what I like about her. See, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person, when it get heated, I'm gone. You don't see me forever, and I'm getting up out of there. Because maybe it's because of me growing in the hood. When it get fired, I don't run to it. I run away from it. Like, let me go and get up out of here. You do that.
But at this point, this is her MO. At this point.
This is her MO.
The wall, she did it to Armon and Milagro, and then she did it to Denot. Like, this is her MO. This and probably the people that don't even know.
Yeah, this is her MO. And then a lot of people, again, this is why I know that Denot is not attached to Armon. If I go to those comments, I'm reading the latch, they didn't know who he was talking about. When I go to the YouTube, they didn't know who he was talking about, because it is power. Listen to me, people that is here. Let me teach you blogging 101. He didn't put that man's name in the title. He could have. You know why he didn't do it? Because that would have sent him in the algorithm to people flooding his channel. Let's not be stupid here. Armon said something clear as day to me. He said to me privately and publicly, he said, you have not worked hard enough. Yeah. And how does it benefit me to put your name in a title? That benefits you. That does not benefit me. And Denot is at the way the back of the line. And if Armon would have put his name in the title, my name should go in the title every day I talk about it. Because he haven't worked hard enough. The boyfriend gave him a 2 piece of the biscuit. Now, if the boyfriend had a channel, it's different. He haven't worked hard enough. So so when Armon Wiggins said to me, I said, okay, that was make me work hard enough. And that's what I know when I finally make it. One of my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins, put my name in the title. And to the end, we're going to continue to work hard. Not just to talk about him, because people think, oh, he's going to keep that. No, I'm just going to do so much. He don't have no choice but to put my name and say, because mainstream media, everybody talking about Wiley. He gonna have no choice. He gonna look like an outsider. Because I'm not just talking about, see, again, I'm a disruptor. Y'all think I'm just talking about YouTube. I'm talking about mainstream publicity for something good. Let me say that about let me make it plain. For something good and powerful that Wiley is doing and everybody's talking about it. And then he will talk about it. If he don't, that'll show you that he been jealous of Wiley out of all them decades. If he could eat it up, because everybody gonna be talking about it. And I ain't just talking about these foolish YouTubers that don't like talking about their name. I'm talking about mainstream publicity. You see cameras. You see me doing press conference. That's the type of publicity I want. What do they call that, Paul? Your people said it so good. They call that media circus. That's what the Wiley Show. For something good and powerful, I want a media circus.
So, Wiley, before I go back in the book, can I say, and this is about Pops. So, can we say Pops have graduated from cutting up lemons now?
I think Pops, baby, he have graduated cutting up lemons. He have graduated throwing out trash. He have graduated from vacuuming. He have graduated picking up. I have so much respect for Pops.
For Pops,
I'm telling you. If I ever were to get me a boyfriend, I want me a boyfriend that is loyal like Pops. For me saying it, I never seen him diss Armon. You know, of course, they had arguments. Never seen him diss him. Yeah. Never seen him talk trash. He stay hidden. You don't even know his public social media. He played the game well. Everybody need a Pops. And when somebody try my top, I think Armon was on top or verse bottom, he gonna throw them hands. Hold on, player. Okay. Don't let me get it twisted that I let Armon Wiggins eat my bread basket that I ain't got no hands. That man, he ran up on, that man was, and little too. Boom, 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 boom. He gave him a 2 pieces. It happened quick. and did not even know half his face
thing,
was swollen.
Wiley, listen, another thing. Pop, yeah, you're doing it wrong. I want a Pop t-shirt. What happened? I would buy a Pop t-shirt.
Yes. 2-piece.
Why not make some money off of this? Hello, guys.
Yes. I'm telling you, that man, boom, boom, boom. That man, I'm like, hey, that man gave it to him. I live with it up. Now it makes me want to know. I want to meet Pops. And see, that's the sickness of Denot, is because he's going to bring Pops to the forefront. Just watch. Armon, forget about this.
He was in the background, now he's in the front.
He's gonna put him in the front. He's gonna, that's Denot. He's gonna do that because that's some good content for his channel. Because and Armon not taking it serious. This man, and that it will be content. I'm telling you, he's gonna show up to that house, record, talk, and he's gonna do that. Then if he do that, Armon Wiggins, there is a way that you can get him on a harassment and stuff like that. Because it's dangerous. Because once he started doing it, then Armon got evident this guy's clearly harassing me, showing up to my house, showing up, pretend to be an Uber driver, pretend to be a delivery driver. He's that type of person. That's his sickness, and that's what he does. He does stuff like that.
This is real life. Like, keep it on YouTube.
Yeah,
like,
this is, and it's so sad to live with a psycho in the same city. Woo, I'm so glad I'm so far away from the West Coast.
I said, not my city. You ain't gonna have me spooked and nervous.
Not going. That would turn out different in Chicago. It would have, for me per se, because that it would turn. Ain't nowhere in the world. See, Chicago don't operate like that. First of all, the security ain't gonna get involved. They ain't gonna want to get popped. They ain't gonna do so. That definitely was in that type of thing. I'm just tell you that right then and there. So I pray to God that I don't have to get involved in those stuff like that. I just pray that nobody would be that foolish to do that. Don't do that, child. It's somebody. He used to be Armon at the beginning. So yeah, that's just how that goes. Yes. But they say I need my husband to put somebody in. Yes, that's what you need. You need a helpmeet. You bring in the bacon, the biscuits. You need somebody, at least you could throw the hand. And that's why it's needed. And I love that Pops is deserving of this because he works. Many people think.
Yeah, but he works and has a job according to.
He have a job. He have his own identity. Like, and I like that Pops he remind me of Stepman. Like, but the Tubi version. He got his own identity. People know of him, but he's not trying to outshine Armon. He's comfortable because, listen, I sleep with the star. You can only dream of being in the dream. I sleep with the star. I'm with the star 24/7. With your favorite love 24/7. So that's something that he have, and that takes a lot to even be in that type of spirit, to have that, to know that. That take a lot to have somebody that is popular, everybody know him, and don't nobody know you. That take a lot of skill and courage and integrity to play your role. So I love it. Thank you so much.
Well, it was good chatting with you, Wiley. I'm going back in the bush.
Thank you.
Shout out to Pops.
Thank you. Shout out to Pops. That 2-piece and a biscuit. Yes. They said, Wiley, you got to stop. I'm just saying, that's the type of thing of it. They're the 2B version of Statman. What do y'all mean? I can't say he was deep Statman. 2B. It could be not. It ain't nothing mad with 2B. 2B worth billions. Got more money than me. Anybody else want to say something else? 972-674-9462. We thank y'all so very much. We love to talk to y'all. We want to say shout out to Armon Wiggins. I think that Armon Wiggins is such an incredible. It's nobody like Armon in this business, in this live stream. And he said it verbatim. He said, y'all got the Armon Wiggins set for 5 years ago. Not me. He ain't talking about me because you never seen him in the garage. Well, you seen him in the garage, but not on his YouTube. So I don't have to say. He talking about other folks like Storm, Download Storm. And he talking about denying all trying to get his set. And even King, I ain't trying to get his set. Man, please. Absolutely not. You can have that. I can keep my little green screen. All right. I can keep my little green screen, and that's what I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep it. Man, I ain't worried about y'all. All right. So I'm not trying to be him at all. You can have whatever you want to have, Armon. You can definitely have it. And so I will be watching Armon Wiggins today because he's going to be on Scotty by Nature TV tonight. And I love Scotty by Nature TV. And I don't say it about many people because, you know, I love Scotty by Nature TV. And let me tell you why. First and foremost, when he did an interview with Storm Monroe, I like this. And it's something with his story really, really brought it to me. And I'm like, okay, I love this man. This brother talked about how he'd been on YouTube for over 10 plus years. And he talked about his favorite people on YouTube and how he finally able to make money on YouTube and etc. Then of him working at Kroger's. And many people were saying, oh, you shouldn't work at Kroger's. Go ahead and quit your job. You're on YouTube. And that brother said, he said, why would I quit a good paying job with benefits? This is why I was able to get my teeth fixed, clean, and fixed. I go on vacation and also have another income. Many people was throwing shade or trying to throw shade. But now it's some creators that are saying, Wiley, it was one creator that texted me, I commend you and Scotty. Y'all keep it y'all 9 to 5 plus being on YouTube. Because I thought, let me quit. And I said I wasn't stupid. I make that little public announcement, but I still had me a PRN. That lasted for a good 4 weeks. I said, bad as how I pay all the bills. I said, nope, I'm gonna go right back, pick up me some shifts so I can go out of town, go to shows and everything, and plus have YouTube. But never again would I try to be persuaded by the public. No. Because I wasn't stupid to give away my CNA or make my thing get expired and stuff. No, I'm going to make sure that I keep that current so I can always have a job. And so for that, I think what he did was so incredible as a blogger. I feel like that is a good example because there's some people right now that are suffering financially because the YouTube is a be all end all. So you got to have multiple hustles. So him interviewing Armon Wiggins is such an incredible look because number one, Scotty is not into this beef. He's not into the drama. He could probably be in some drama in the World Reality series, but that really ain't no drama. That's like talking about, but he's not in drama with YouTubers. I would say he's the most likable because he get along. He meet all these YouTubers and everything. He gets along with them well. Me personally, I don't take that route. Because half these brothers you taking a picture with, they're all phony and fake and stupid. I mean, in a sense, because some of them, it was one particular I gotta say, and I'm a little messy. It won't be me. Like the House Aaron. He's still upset at me, all because I said he sounded sleepy when he interviewed Jason Lee. He's still upset with me. Good looking, attractive. I mean, House Aaron is good looking. Look like a butter brown dinner roll, in my humble opinion. But when he interviewed Jason, he sounded very sleepy. And he's upset about that. But I don't care because that's light. I just said you sound a little sleepy. And I get dragged. Not dragged, but people get upset. So I'm like, that's all I said. He's adorable. Okay. He looked like a butter biscuit, like a dinner. He is so adorable. Good looking brother. And when I go to Atlanta, if I would have saw he wasn't there the last time, I'm going to meet him. I ain't going to run up on him. But I'm going to ask somebody that, asks him, hey, you go and ask him, can I meet him? Like Brandon Carson. Hey, Brandon, I took a picture of him doing amazing, beautiful Brandon Carson. Now he's taking it up the Badutsi. Now got OnlyFans. But I took pictures with him. So I take pictures. You blessed when you get a picture with Brother Wiley. You blessed. Because I'm a superstar. So, but I think, I love Atlanta. I think Atlanta is such an incredible vibe. Atlanta is an incredible vibe. So when I see the House Aaron, I'm going to tell him. And I know he probably going to say, I don't like you said I sounded sleepy. And I'm going to apologize to him. Because first of all, that's House Aaron. He good looking. So I'll be a little beta. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me just, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Or half of the people I do apologize. I ain't gonna say half the other bloggers that I drag. You drag me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm very humble and very humble. Nice. I'm so sorry. Because the people, they just don't like what I say. That's why I didn't go. And another reason why I didn't go to the award show is because half the people I drag, and they be trying to try me. I don't want to go to that stuff like that. It's too fake and phony. I'm just not the type. I'm a disruptor. And I don't like to go to, just not me. I'm a very introvert. And I'm an extrovert when I do entertainment. Introvert in my personal life, read books. Dova Queen met me in person. I'm very quiet. I'm a very quiet man, but I'm very observant, but very quiet. I'm not this real loud. I'm loud on the internet. When you see me at home, I don't do all that talking. I'm just as reading, listen to my Bishop TD Jakes, the disruptor, on my Audible, reading something, learning to benefit myself, learn to build my credit. That's it. But I'm loud on social media. But in person, I'm just as quiet. You don't even know if I do if you don't see me out. If you don't know. They said Aaron has a boyfriend who also a fellow YouTuber. I don't care if he have a boyfriend, a fellow YouTuber. I think that's good, but he's still good looking. And if his boyfriend good looking, I'm going to come to the boyfriend. You good looking. Good looking. And that's one thing I am a pro at. Not a pro at flirting with women. I tell you that you're good in front of your boyfriend. I take both of y'all good looking. How about both of y'all come on my show? I'm doing that. But I do have a tendency of one of the boyfriend liked the Wiley show. The other boyfriend hate me. So I went in Walmart in Dallas, minding my own business, went to beautiful Walmart. And the boyfriend, he loved me. Like, hey, Wiley. Other boyfriend dotted to go somewhere. He said, I like you, Wiley, but I got to stop talking because my boyfriend don't like you. Because something you said about Nikki. I think he said something about Nikki. Trash, stupid, weak. And I think I should have told that man, dump him, because he's too weak. You should be mad at Wiley because I said something toward Nicki Minaj. You don't see Nicki Minaj shopping in no Walmart. She got to stop to do it, got it? You mad at me because I talked about Nicki Minaj? She ain't out here shopping looking for stuff in the clearance rack. She ain't out there looking, oh, this on a discount. This is 50 cents. That's expired food. You know, they put it in a little box for 50 cents for 3,000 of them. It's expired, but it's cheap. You don't see Nikki in that expired section. But you mad because I said something about a celebrity? Sit your stupid self down. When most people are upset, you dumb. Nikki don't care nothing about you. You can lose that trailer park and Nikki will continue to chew her ice, don't even know it, and won't even help. Okay? And if she do, it's going to be a tax write-off. So, most of you that upset, just take it as an entertainment factor. So that's it. Shout out to Don Johnson in here. Shout out to Monica from All About the Tea in here. Shout out to my beautiful friends that is in here. Okay? I love them. And I love the, but I love to flirt with women. I thought I didn't know how to flirt with women. I do. I thought that, but it's natural. And this is clear. And see, I'm going to be a little controversial. I said, I'm having problems with, flirting with women. And the voice told me verbatim, it's natural. It's a natural. You're a man, and men naturally are supposed to like women. And so once I understood, tap into the natural order, I'm a pro at flirting with women. I think so. I'm a pro at flirting with women. And one thing I've learned about women, I don't know because I'm not a woman, but women like to talk about their day. They just like to talk. Women just talking, and they dominate. And there's one woman I'm talking to. She asked me, hey, blah, blah, blah. For about 5 minutes, I could talk about what's going on. Not even 5. Her whole day, the friend, who she don't like, who don't like her. I just got to listen to her talk. So it's just amazing. It's just amazing to do that. I love it. I just really, really love talking to women. I'm really loving it. And I really love it. Do we got another phone call? Call in if y'all want to call in. We still live. They said chewing ice is bad for your teeth. New one. Buy a new rack from Veneers. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Wally, this is Sherry. How you doing?
Hey, Sherry. I am doing wonderful. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to chime in on the subject. The thing I want to say is I think a lot of people don't understand YouTube and all this social media is really hard, especially if you coming in and you just see a lot of you just see a lot of people doing a lot of things trying to get views. But one thing you got to understand, just like with 6ix9ine, sometimes doing those aggression tactics ain't the best way to go about getting notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Because it can come back on you in the end. Like if you're gonna do social media, you just got to be consistent, and you have to watch too. Like you were saying about the algorithm, Armon is not tagging people like that because you don't want people to get into what you built in your algorithm. So what people don't understand too, once you start doing certain things, connecting yourself to certain names, you're stuck in that space. And when it comes down to brand deals and stuff like that, they start seeing that stuff on the internet. It be a turnoff, and people can really lose a bag behind just doing stuff that doesn't look good, and just out front. So anybody that want to do YouTube, you just want to build right, and you want to be consistent. So that's what I want.
And I agree. I agree. You want to build right. You want to be consistent, and you have to understand the different trends, the different things that are going on in social media. Like for myself, and I'm going to share this, like the reels, the shorts, and we talked about this. Like that just took off.
Yep.
And we got a check from a deposit from Facebook. Never really happened like that before because we started to get 300,000, 200,000 here and there. So that's a new trend. But when we started 10 years ago, there was no TikTok, there was no Snapchat, there was no Reels, there was no 60 seconds. It was long form content, and it was pre-recorded over 10 years ago because it wasn't even no live, wasn't no super chat, pre-recorded. So now it's just like it's the industry is changing. But this whole formula of being, I'm gonna run up on you and boom, 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 that's dangerous because you might not live to tell the story. So
the whole thing,
that's the type of danger I look at too.
If you in certain states, that's not wise to do.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? Because me and in the certain state, you know what I'm saying, that we are connected to, you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't.
You and it's other states, you gotta watch how, because where you show out is maybe where you might get laid out at the same time. And the whole thing that I think a lot of people, and me and you, correspond, they don't understand that this whole social media, people have staff behind the scenes to expand like that. Like most of the building is not that stuff up front. People don't understand. You got a whole team sometimes working behind the scenes to keep pace. So you're better off by, like you saying, studying the algorithm, studying this stuff changes all the time, and people have to expand to other platforms. Because YouTube is good because it's one of the highest paying platforms, but at the same time, we're one algorithm away of being out of business.
That's true. And that's why, because when I'm looking at, though, like my highest made short may have been like 40, 50,000. But when I look at the reels, I'm like, oh my gosh. So, and there's other ways to monetize, Facebook, other stuff. Because you got to, like, you just can't just stay on YouTube. Like I had to get to Facebook and TikTok. And when I having coworkers that don't know me from Adam, just be working, come to me. I see you on TikTok. I see you on that TikTok.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm getting more known for TikTok and for Reels, and the engagements is out of control. Oh my gosh. Not saying that I would never have that for YouTube. I mean, for the long form content. I just thank God that people are viewing me on that level, because what that told me is people love you. Maybe they just like you in 60 seconds. And it's no difference because that's the human behavior. People attention spans are getting shorter and shorter. It used to be the power of 6 seconds. Many experts saying they may call it 4 seconds now. So it's like you got to understand the human psychology, and that takes decades. Some never master it because human behavior and human consumption of social media or media period always changes. It changes with, it changes.
And then when you start to grow, like you were saying, you start getting more recognizable. You know what I'm saying? People that actually see you in the street and say, hey, oh, I know you, or I follow you. And what are you presenting? Because you might start having people that have anger towards you if certain things are being put out there. You know what I'm saying? You'll be
Absolutely.
surprised how people are really, let's put it like this. I have seen some content creators that should have been driven off of YouTube for certain things they had said and done. And one in particular, talking about an incident with a young female. I seen that person crew ride with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that everybody is going to cancel somebody. Some of these people are really riding for people. You know what I'm saying? So you going against somebody, content creators, somebody else might feel a certain kind of way against you. People are different like that. So I'm just saying people need to be careful with this social media.
Yeah, absolutely got to be careful. And that's why I tell people it's other way. That's why I do my commentary. When people say they don't like why, it's something I said on the internet. It ain't nothing I pull up to your house. I slept with your boyfriend. I could have probably did that unknowingly, but just purposely doing it because you are a creator, no. So I just think this route of pulling up at a Zeus thing, no. Now, let's not say you can monetize because Zeus have put this in the atmosphere, made it more popular for Black people. Not saying that they first to do it because they're not. It's multiple networks that have had Black folks fighting. And we can either go back doing after slavery when they used to have those boxing matches for young boys, blindfold them and have who can knock out, and white people would throw money at them. So it have always been fascinating, or it's entertaining to see Black people fight. So that's nothing new. But what's understanding is how can you monetize? Because many people that's on shows fighting and they're broke. So they don't have it like that. Yeah, you got millions of everything, but you ain't got no million in the bank. You broke. And it's so many of them Zeus stars. One of them is allegedly homeless out there in Dallas because the money dried up. Like that's a one large sum. You ain't getting no residual, even though Zeus say what they say. But they doing the same thing networks are doing, not giving you any revenue from previous episodes. Those, what do they call residuals? They're not doing that for Zeus. They give you one upfront fee. That's it. But look how much money you're going to get from that episode as long as it airs. How can you monetize off of there? And why are you not paying these people fairly?
And like you said on the last one, being recognizable don't mean it equals dollars.
Absolutely.
Now you're seeing all these people, even from, housewives. You got a lot of those people coming in our space because the money is drying up on these like radio, like the advertisement, all of that is drying up. And if people play their cards right, it's a lot of opportunity in sponsorships. Now I had a ton of sponsors this month. It's a ton of sponsors, and they're coming to smaller content creators. I mean, because they know that they can spend less and spread that money around than paying the Kim Kardashian millions. And these people are connected to their audience, and they are paying, and they're paying well to do videos. You could like $4,000 a video. You'll be surprised what they're paying. A 60-second short now they're getting into maybe $200. So, you just like I have warned content creators. I have said that in the past to certain content creators. You don't want to go down this route. This ain't other platforms. YouTube is about their money. Like, don't ever get it twisted. This is a platform about commercials. So if you're not if certain things going on, they'll start removing your revenue streams away from you. So you better have a plan to do something else.
Absolutely. Look what happened at Fresh and Fit. You know,
yes,
they lost their entire monetization. And the guy was crying. I would have cried too, because all the money, you got staff, you got all this expenses. And he cried. I would have been crying too. But I took away, I said, but look at the rules that you were breaking. You mean to tell me you don't have nobody on your team that'll tell you about the guidelines? There is people out here, the higher you go up, that understand the YouTube guidelines. Understand, oh, that's too far. Remember back in the day, like if you on network, they would have somebody like a censored person, like, oh, this is too much. You can't put that on. People, you should have that on your team. Like, is this too far? But if you put on a clan, if this actually happened, you know that's too far. Like, come on. I know that, and I don't have the type of support, you know, put on a clan talking about the Jewish community. You know that's too far when they ban Minister Farrakhan from all social media platforms. How dumb can you be? But that's what,
and they did it to Alex Jones. Remember Alex the Jones following he had on here, and I think they demonetized the Daily Wire. I think Candace Owens. I know they got Mike Wash. They demonetized it. They put it like this: if I'm a connoisseur of YouTube, they're demonetizing a lot of platforms with different opinions.
And then
nice talk.
And the beauty thing about Alex Jones is because he had a website and merchandise, and he's still making money, right?
Yep.
And because he owned stuff outside of you, and they tried to take that down, but the court said it's a violation of his First Amendment speech. This is his. You can't take that away. So that's why that is still up. His website and then merchandise. And they just posted this about Alex Jones, how he's spending all this money and still not paying the victims of, what was that, Sandy Hook, still not having paid them a dime, and he's still grossing millions. Why?
And this is why you got to be smart.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk about toxic stuff, it's not or let's say borderline things, it's not good to do it on YouTube. Go to another platform that ain't paying.
Absolutely.
Take that to Facebook. Take that to something over, somewhere else. But is this your main bread and butter? Because they're not caring about numbers no more. Like you said, Fresh and Fit. We talk about Alex Jones. No, we talk about the Daily Wire, Candace Owens. They're getting views, but they're snatching their money. But don't get it twisted. They're still running advertisements on their channel.
Absolutely.
You see? They still running ads, but they're just not going to pay you.
Exactly. So, ain't that something?
They're not paying you. And I'm not saying YouTube pays probably is the highest paying out of all these social media platforms. It's just that you have to, as a creator, understand if you're doing this full time, you need to be wise on how you're doing it. That's just it. Make sure at the end of the day, like you saying, this is a business and support is needed. People don't understand. People have staff in the background. And it's not like, oh, I'm trying to be, bourgeois. You already know in order to get to a certain level, things have to look a certain way, or you're not getting clicks if the thumbnail's not right. You have to have people to do research and keep up with the algorithms on all these platforms.
And that's what I'm learning, because it was one particular day I was having a low spout on social media, and some told me to look on YouTube, and I kept seeing this trend, the shorts and reels, and somebody said it, and I applied. I said, oh, this is actually doing it. But the video came out, baby, back in December about the trends that's going to be for the new year in 2023. And I saw it, and I said they were telling the truth. So it was a time where you had to pay bloggers or take them YouTube courses. But now you have channels that their sole sector is to teach you about social media. You ain't got to get my dime. But if you just keep getting all that game and just keep getting it, will apply. And if it's working and it applying for me, who have been so far behind in numbers, than my competitors, it could work for you. But that takes you to understand the business but behind blog, because it is a business. And this is why I wanted to set up my business so I can think like a business. And this is why I know for a fact, throwing hands on people, you're gonna lose a lot of your money because they're gonna sue you. You keep doing that. You go, it's like, don't do it at all. I think that's what happened to the guy DJ Vlad. I think he got beat up by Rick Ross' bodyguard or crew, and he sued Rick Ross, and Rick Ross probably had to make that man pay them millions. And that's what built DJ Vlad, the program Vlad TV that you see today. So you got to be careful throwing hands on people, especially when you got a bag to protect. And also, especially if you got a life to live. Got to be careful.
And that's what happened to 50 Cent. You remember 50 Cent got hit with that. You know, he had to go bankrupt because with Rick Ross, you know, beefs go too far, and his baby mama sued him. You know, so you definitely, like you said, you got to be careful. And what people got to recognize about creators, unlike big productions, like show productions, we're the writers, we're the cameraman, we're your you know, the makeup artist, you know, all those things that's in there, you know, hair, makeup, we're all of that. And we have to keep up with the trends. So it was good talking to you. Thank you for having me up.
Thank you. And thank you, Sherry, for calling in. This is a beautiful day. I love talking about this subject. And like I told myself, I do morning shows because it hits differently. First of all, I'm a morning person now. I love to get up and I hit it. And we're going to see more and more. Thank you, Sherry, for coming on. And if y'all need to check out her channel, because she teach you about credit, she's in the financial sector. She's not in the beef sector or the celebrity gossip sector, whatever you want to call the sector that I'm a part of. She literally teaches you the game about credit and money. So if you really are suffering any of those things, you go check out her YouTube channel. It's on point. She gives you a lot of game. Shout out to Don for the super sticker. All right. You live on the Wiley Show. Hello. Hey.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yes.
Okay. I like what that other caller was talking about, but I want to take it a step further. I also think that like content creators need to be strategic about how they're delivering their content, because I feel like they put too much stock on the YouTube platform. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
You just, like, for instance, how, like, you know, y'all got people listening to y'all from all over the country, right? In and outside of the country, to be quite honest. And, like, when y'all are dragging certain people, sometimes y'all shit on your subscribers to kind of make your point on the dragging. Like, this is just a instance, for instance, how you normally say Tasha K sent her kid to Africa to become a child soldier. You know what I'm saying? Where you got viewers from Africa that are like, what the fuck? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, and me being a foreigner myself, when I hear these things, I'm just like, okay, now I got to tune out because he's, you know what I mean, shitting on my people real quick. So
and I want to make it clear, a lot of people didn't believe that Tasha shipped her son to Africa. I've been told y'all that eons ago that she did that. The whole child soldier thing, I'm a comedian. And this is, you got to say the type of show that I do. I give a show, tell jokes. It may not hit you the same, but you'll come back, but you still watch it because you're a foreigner, you're from Africa. You're like, lady, he's not a child soldier, but it just sounds funny to me, honestly. But go ahead. But I do apologize if you felt some type of way about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not from Africa. I'm actually from Haiti. But I, you know, I'm just listening and I'm like, okay, so there's certain things or whatever. It doesn't stop me from listening to you. You know what I mean? You still have my view because of like, I like your deep dives on certain things. So I do like to listen. However, it's just like certain things. It's like, it keeps you on the YouTube platform, if you understand. Like for instance, a lot of these people put the stock into the YouTube platform, not realizing that they want to grow out of the platform because the shit is kind of like sucking y'all dry anyway. You get what I'm saying? So instead of actually like preparing yourself and laying the steps so that you can grow outside of YouTube You know what I'm saying? It kind of like leaves you trapped in this gossip sector without being able to really grow because you've already offended certain audiences.
Well, I feel like there is no perfect answer. It's a YouTuber for you. But my thing is this: if you don't like what we do on the Wiley Show, there are plenty of other shows. If you want positive shows that say you a black queen all the day, you perfect, ain't nothing wrong with you, that's fine. If you don't want to come on the show, I call you fish, you look like a fish, smell like a fish, you don't have to listen. There is a platform for you, just like church. Church is not monolithic. It's a church for you. If you want a church that say you can eat a bread basket and still go to heaven, go to that church. If you want a traditional church, you even touch a bread basket, you're on your way to hell. So there is a lane for you. There is a channel for you. But for me, I always try to find the funny in it. I find the funny in it. Just like I don't have control of the viewer, the beautiful viewers, when they talk about my eye every other sentence. Yes, I'm getting a lot of engagement on YouTube and on Facebook, on TikTok. Most of 99.9% of it is dragging my eye. I can easily say, oh my gosh, they don't love me, I'm just going to quit. No, because if you want to be in this lane, there will be people talking about you. Just saying with me as a creator.
Absolutely. I agree. I agree. But the thing is, you walk into that lane knowing that there are people going to talk about you. You walked into that lane with your eyes the way it was. You knew that these people are going to say certain things about you. You have a choice on certain things that you align yourself with in life. So if and understand, not at all am I saying I'm not listening to the Wiley Show. I'm just thinking about like, I want to invest in the growth of what you do. You know what I'm saying? And being a listener, if I see something that's like, hey, Wiley, maybe modify this, or shit, obviously it's not my place to tell you that. However, I'm just pointing out like, okay, I see greatness in you. So I'm like, okay, there's certain things you don't want to offend a certain audience for, so that you can grow out of that sector. When you go into this space, anybody who goes on TV or goes on into a public space, you literally open yourself for ridicule as well. Okay, it's not, everybody's not gonna love you. However, like going into this space, you go in there with a tunnel vision of where you're trying to go and kind of ignore all the naysayers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that you can push past. And this is not about you. Like, for instance, like Milagro Gramz. Like, she shits on her audience on a daily. And I'm like, it feels like the audience likes abuse a little bit. You get what I'm saying?
But
so
that's what
but
again, that's what her audience like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because then people say, oh, Wiley, you're not growing and all of that type of stuff. It's for me, you have to try different strategies. It's not really the topic. Now it's shorts, and now is that. Now when I look at the shorts and I look at the reels, I'm doing better than some of these competitors that get more live viewers than me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it's not about the topic, because if it was that, then hell, I talk about a lot of political stuff that still didn't hit off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So when we switch to a more smaller version of the Wiley Show, 265,000, another 175,000. So, and that's more than some of my competitors. Way more. So
here's my question.
What we talk about, I totally disagree. It's about maybe people want to see it in 15 and 60 seconds, because I see the data. Because we talk about positive subject. And when we try to talk about a positive subject in a longer video, it's less viewers than this. We can talk about it. I've done multiple positive videos. Y'all in this particular sector, coming from me, you don't want to watch it. But when we get into some of the juicy stuff, people that you've never seen calls in, I understand that. And when we do stuff in a shorter version, it takes off. This is the algorithm for me. I think it's grateful, because I never had these big, gigantic number for long form people. But it's plenty of creators I can name right now that used to get a lot of views. Let me name them. Be Love Life was getting millions. She's getting a couple of thousand. The Scorpion Show, we're getting hundreds of thousands. They're getting 5,000 to 6,000. So is they
but like,
because the industry have changed.
But that also puts me back to the beginning of me saying that everybody's putting their stock in the YouTube platform. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have, like, for instance, a Lovely T who's taking it off the platform as much as possible so that she can, like, you know what I mean, get ready to build a foundation off of this without having to conform to creating salacious content so that you can get somebody's attention. Because all those views, after a while, like, they're dwindling. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why the fight
even
is
Lovely T compared to how minutes long she been on there should be much further.
Hold on,
people will argue that.
But that's why you guys are getting so aggressive on the platform, because the views are getting they're dwindling a bit. You know
because
what I'm saying?
because wait a minute, ma'am, it's not just this sector. It's long form content. Period. The data is out. People want to see it in shorts. That's the data.
Let me tell you.
TikTok came through.
I understand what you're saying regarding the data.
They don't care nothing about watching a 2, 3, 4, 5 hour videos. There is more people watching this show and many other shows in 15 to 30 seconds. The industry is changing. You can talk about the most positive video you want to, but if you really want to hit it, it's people that are doing 30 seconds. So I'm just saying the industry is changing. Yes, we could be more respect. We are more respectful of our audience, but this is a comedian show. And if you sit in one of my comments, if I do stand up, if you smell like fish in the front row, I'm gonna make you part of my set or part of it. This is how I deliver it. So I just think that it's a lane for everybody. But just saying, oh, don't poop on your people, we don't all the time. But there will come a time, because we do take a call-in show. You do comment. You do say some effed up stuff sometimes, and I'm going to give you that energy back. There is no type of show where you're going to love everything that Wiley does. And we're just not on YouTube. I just said we got a Facebook check. Ding dong.
Again,
on Facebook, YouTube,
again, but Wiley,
we are all these
I
other entities, and we're getting more growth outside of YouTube. Facebook and also TikTok is doing way better than me on YouTube. So for that,
Wiley,
you're saying that for a broader thing, and that could be for any other creator. But for the Wiley Show, we have already did what you're suggesting. There's no need to be preaching to these other creators. Why? Because they ain't going to listen to it. They're not going to receive it. They don't care nothing about it. They still going to talk about their audience. You upset at Milagro Gramz, but at the end of the day, she will have thousands and she will cuss them out. And it's so dangerous for our audience that when she have an in-person event, the fans be fighting each other. And the in-person event, they boxing each other. Why? Because that's the spirit that she produces on her online presence.
Stop right there. Hold on. Stop right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's on her. But I don't care nothing about Milagro. That's on her spirit. She ain't gonna never change. Hold on 1 second. Anytime you delete your unborn child, you don't care nothing about them people. Okay? Let's just end it on that.
Listen, let me tell you this, right? I'm not upset with Milagro. I'm not upset with you.
But
I'm just pointing out things. I'm
name.
throwing water. I'm not trying to wet nobody. I'm just literally throwing water. I'm trying to point out that a lot of social media content creators have a habit of shitting on their audience or whatever, not realizing
name their name. Well, stop watching those people.
I listen to everybody.
Well, you need to stop watching a lot. Okay, ma'am. It don't make any sense. Why you keep watching YouTubers that poop on their people? You like it because you still listening to it.
No, because you're talking about other things.
You like it.
And the thing is,
if you don't like it, then don't watch them. You watch these people.
You're talking about other things as well. Like, for instance, there's certain things that you have said on your platform that I have just put it into a search to find it. And that's how I end up finding Google creators. I'm not subscribed to anybody. I mean YouTube creators. I'm typing it on the search bar because I want to know more on a topic. And I tend to end up having to hear more other stuff, including sometimes there's like offensive material as well. And obviously, I can't stop you from being offensive. I'm just pointing out that, like, a lot of the creators always have like what's the word I'm looking for? A tendency to talk about taking it outside of the platform, doing bigger things. And I'm just pointing out that if that's
this whole strategy of doing bigger things, the people on mainstream media are rushing to get a YouTube channel. There is no idea.
Okay,
coming
so they're
here.
rushing to get
This
a
is
YouTube
the new
channel,
TV.
but they're not going to be delivering it the way you
Well,
guys
they're
are
losing in views because hold on 1 second, man. When they came to the pandemic, when these celebrities came here, they didn't get the same views. Why? Because they was dry as dry bones. They was dry. Then my auntie, the turkey that my auntie made, it was dry. So again,
so you mean offending everyone is the way to make it not dry.
You're the only one that's offended.
I'm not offended. I'm just telling
But
you
you
that
are
this is
offended because you said in the channel you want people to change. I'm not changing who I am. Neither is Milagro going to change. Why? She made it to
You
HBO
never said
Max.
anything that
She
offended me.
have
I
an
just
audience
pointed out
for
that you said something
There's an
about child
audience for
soldiers
people
in
to
Africa.
drag their
I'm not
audience,
African.
ma'am. There's an
I'm
audience
not
for people
African.
to drag their. There's a lane for that. There's a lane for black men to do.
Like I said,
black women.
you never said
There's a lane
anything that
for that.
offended.
If you don't like it, you're trying to live in this perfect society where they don't drag each other. That don't exist. Point me one channel that don't talk about people like that. It rarely exists. I can find something that you can offend. You could be the most polite person ever, and I can still say, I didn't like that you said something about cars. I don't like cars. I like the environment. I like to ride bikes. You offended me. You carphobic. You can find something that is disrespectful regardless. I just think for your reason, you're more so upset at Milagro Gramz. Take that out on her.
You know what I'm saying.
Take that
So
out
as long as you
Gramz.
understand,
Ma'am, I totally disagree with you on that. I totally disagree with you on that. Take it out on Milagro.
You know what I'm saying.
She's the one that cusses out her people. She's the one that boxes people at her events. Again, we don't do that. We just do commentary. So obviously, your whole idea of how this thing works is totally different. It's totally don't make any sense. This whole kumbaya moment will never, ever exist with black creators.
It's not about a kumbaya moment. So it's not a kumbaya moment.
It will never exist.
It's literally just
you want a kumbaya moment, man. I totally disagree with you.
How is it a kumbaya moment?
You're triggering me.
I'm triggering you?
Absolutely. I'm triggered.
How so? How are you triggered? I just pointed out something that I realized. Now, the thing is that as your audience, they're not here just to suck up everything that you're saying. Some of them may agree, some of them may not agree, some of them may have some opinions and concerns and questions. You get what I'm saying? I figured that that's what, you know what I'm saying, you'd be open to, because you drag a lot of people, so I'm sure you're open to hearing about yourself as well.
Absolutely. I don't want to hear about myself because I don't agree with it. I don't want to hear.
So you don't agree that you've said offensive things to people?
I don't care. Because I don't offend people. I just don't. If you offended by somebody that's cockeyed and you don't never met, then you have a problem. And go to your psychiatrist and you tell your psychiatrist on that couch that you are offended by a cockeyed person because he said something about some people being child soldiers.
You know
child soldiers in Africa. I can prove that there were child soldiers in Africa. Maybe I was thinking about the Hutus and the Tutsis. Maybe I was thinking about Hotel Rwanda that actually happened in Africa. You don't act like Africa actually have coups and people overthrowing the government in Africa. Look at the poverty rates in Africa. Look at the healthcare costs in Africa. Look at things that's going on in Africa. This ain't the most perfect prosperity place. They're getting screwed by other countries. Take that out to the country that is screwing Africa. Don't worry about what I'm saying. Shouldn't you be talking to China? They're the one that's hiring their own people to work in China. They're the one that allowing their Chinese men to impregnate black women over there so they can have property. So take that to China. Take that over there to these European countries that's destroying Africa. What I'm doing is I'm offering commentary. I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't agree.
Why would I be saying anything in China?
You need to go over there to China. Maybe you want to stand up for Africa. Why don't you go to defend Africa? Why are you not living in Haiti? You know why you're not living in Haiti? Because it's infected with black gangs. They're destroying Haiti right now.
That's not why I'm not living in Haiti.
It's dangerous.
That's what I'm talking about.
Haiti is poor. Haiti is being run down by ruthless gangs, and people are dead. Didn't y'all just lose y'all Haitian president when he just slaughtered, when he was laying down with his wife and slaughtered him in Haiti?
You're just making my point.
Destroying Haiti.
You haven't done your homework at all on Haiti.
Your leader in Haiti was deleted by his own people.
You have not done your homework at all about Haiti yet.
There goes short. I know one thing. Haiti is in debt. Haiti is run down, is crime infested, and I know millions of people are
How do you know all of this?
Flee
Haiti. How do you know all of this?
Yourself. You're not.
How do you know all of this?
Why don't you go back to Haiti?
How do you know all of this?
Because I have plenty Haitian brothers and sisters.
I'm back in my country every year. I'm back in my country every year. Every year, I ping pong. I literally
infested with homeless people and
that's what I'm talking
criminals.
About. When you have no information, but you're loud and wrong.
It is
loud and wrong.
Haiti is being
loud and wrong.
It's the truth, but it's the hardcore facts.
Loud and wrong.
Oh, so you don't
Loud
think
and
so
wrong.
you think Haiti is a good safe place?
Loud
Go
and
back
wrong.
and go to Haiti.
Loud and
Go
wrong.
back and go to Haiti.
Loud and wrong. Every country has its down parts, including
And that
this
country,
one.
I don't want
So
to
for
get
you
into
to
is
even,
affect with
but I
homeless people.
actually live here, so I can offer an opinion about here. Rather, you've never been.
You
to Haiti,
never
yet
been.
you
You
have
don't
something
live
to
there
say about
now.
Haiti.
Go there now.
I go there twice a year. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
why you don't go there right now? It's got a
live
lot of
in
gangs
Haiti
in
and
Haiti.
in America. What are you talking about?
It's a lot of
live
gangs
both
over there
places.
in Haiti. It's a lot of
They
gangs
are.
over
There's a
in
lot
Haiti.
of gangs up here. Aren't y'all having RICO cases left and
It's
right?
nowhere
What are you
near
talking
the
about?
type of destruction that Haiti has got.
Yeah, because
Look
Haiti's a
at-
lot smaller than
look at
America.
Look at the
It's
hurt.
about the
Look
size.
at the
It's
your
about the
first lady
size.
over
What
there
are
in
you
Haiti.
talking
She's
about?
grieving for her husband is gone by other Haitian people.
Yeah, and the mother is crying about her daughter getting shot in
It
the
doesn't
head.
matter about. We're
Next
talking
door.
about
What are
the
you talking about?
infested of Haiti.
What are you
The
talking about?
destruction of Haiti is out of
You
control.
sit here and talk about politics and everything that goes
It's
wrong in this country,
destruction
yet
in
you have the
Haiti.
nerve to
The
not do your
violence,
homework on the country and have
the
stuff to
Haitian
say.
gangs are more powerful than the Haitian military, which is non-existent.
Correct. Yes. You haven't done any homework. That's the thing. This is loud and wrong. That's what I was talking about. You just made my point for me, and I appreciate that.
You don't understand. You think Haiti is safe, man? But go back there. I seen your ticket. Oh,
like I said, I don't need your ticket.
Oh
my
my
tickets
God.
are already
The Haitian
booked
airport is
twice
under
a year.
under siege.
So what do you? Okay, so I said I've been there twice a year. What's your rebuttal?
My rebuttal is
you're telling me to
I don't
live
want to
there.
visit
If I live
that
there, I
infested
have a
place
home in
because I look
Bucknell.
at that.
So,
Listen, ma'am,
so,
listen.
so
Believe me,
what's your
believe me,
rebuttal? Because I live there. I live there as well.
I see.
I live there as well.
I see so many innocent Haitian people on boats fleeing and in the water trying to get
on goats,
begging for a better life. Despite the crime that goes on in America is nowhere near the type of crime that is going on in Haiti right now. It's a small little island, but it's
you live in the bigger country that suppresses things and lies to their people.
They're fleeing
where people come. Okay, so you've done your homework on Haiti.
I've done enough homework to know it is dangerous.
You haven't done any homework. You haven't done any homework. You are loud and wrong.
It is a dangerous
You are loud and wrong. You are loud and wrong,
it's a
including
dangerous
here,
place.
Including Chicago. A lot of places are dangerous places. Didn't one of those mayors say to blow up
it's
Detroit?
Dangerous.
What are
you don't see people
about?
from Chicago flooding water trying to get to another place. We could just go to another state.
So we created the flood? What are you talking about?
They have to get in the water. They have to.
Yeah, it has to do with the place that the place is located. Just like Florida has typhoons and shit. What are you talking about?
It's dangerous in
Haiti. Yes. So islands get flooded. Unfortunately, you have never traveled in your life, so you don't know what happens outside of the U.S. Islands get flooded here and there. There are tropical storms and stuff like that. That's Haiti that's creating that. What are you talking about?
I didn't say
my whole thing to you. My whole thing to you is if you're gonna throw shade, make sure it's an educated one. If you're gonna throw shade, make sure it's educated.
Why did you move from Haiti?
And then
move from Haiti.
I told you I live there and live here. I've answered that question several times.
Why did you leave? Why did you leave there? Why you didn't stay there forever?
My 6 months is out next month, and then I'm going back to live there. Like I said, I live 6 months there, 6 months here. What are you saying? Well, I mean, I understand. You want to know what? That's what it is. It's almost like, when somebody asks the police something, he says above my pay grade. I think that's what the situation is here. You probably have never experience certain things, so you don't know your brain can't formalize like what it looks like, so it just has to go to the nearest thing, like calling someone a child soldier, saying everybody is broke and poor and everything like that.
I didn't say everybody is broke and poor.
Okay, whatever you said.
Poor people.
Whatever you said. Okay, remember what you said, but can I say
unemployment rate is very high now.
May I finish what I'm saying?
30-40% unemployment rate in Africa. Go ahead.
May I finish what I'm saying? Okay, like I said, like these people or whatever, you have a habit of throwing shade on cultures or whatever without having any type of knowledge on the culture. Just stereotypes. That's pretty much what you're going off. Stereotypes and news clips from the country that is like probably shading another country without actually doing your homework. Okay, so because you haven't done your homework, you're just spewing nonsense, and you expect like it to be okay with people to just be not have to speak out on what you're saying. I've never heard you say anything about my country until today. You get what I'm saying? And to hear you even go that hard, not realizing that like every country has its issues, okay? you're gonna go, oh, they did this to the president, they did this to the president in Haiti. There's a lot that's going on in Haiti that I don't even think that your brain can wrap around, which is why you have to go to the nearest excuse or the nearest thing that makes sense to you. And I think that's why you're triggered, because you probably haven't been challenged on how you address people in a way where it's not like, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just pointing out
in Haiti? What happened to him?
I'm sorry?
What happened to the president of Haiti? Why he not still?
It is not my job to educate you.
Why
I won't
not
be doing
that? What happened to her?
I'm not sharing education with you. I refuse to. It's not my job to educate. The reason why I can't educate,
ma'am, you said directly.
It's not my job to educate.
What happened to the former?
It's not my job to educate. I've answered that question.
Why?
The question is the answer is not my job to educate.
Oh, it's not my. Okay. Well, thank you.
Why would somebody set themselves up to educate someone that's planning to be?
You're having a debate with me regarding Haiti, but we know for a fact
I wasn't having a debate with you regarding Haiti. I wasn't having a debate with you regarding
his own fellow Haiti.
You mentioned Haiti. I said you haven't done your homework. That's not a
You
debate.
haven't done your homework.
Case closed.
Your
case closed. Okay, that's fine. If I haven't done my homework, then it's right for me not to try to educate you.
You're fake news.
What are you trying to educate me for if you don't have any information?
Ma'am, you're fake news. My news is really hardcore facts.
That's fine. I haven't given you any news. You're the one delivering news. You're the one that's saying everything about my country that you don't know anything about it.
Fake.
I haven't given you any news. I haven't given you any news. I'm just listening to you spew some bullshit.
Well, if you do that, ma'am, you're still here consuming it, so obviously you like it.
Of course I am. Of course I am.
I never said that. Do you like
from the beginning?
Do you like
from the beginning? From the same way how you say the same way how you say you won't stop talking about Armon. Hold on, let's start. The same way how you say you won't stop talking about Armon because you want to. I want to listen. That's why I'm here.
Do you like to eat boo-boo?
Do I like to eat boo-boo?
Because you keep saying this is boo-boo, but you're watching it. You're consuming it.
I didn't say it was boo-boo. I said you're spewing bullshit.
No, if I'm spewing it, you're receiving
right now.
It. Obviously, it's
no. When I first came on the phone, I just mentioned something.
Obviously, it's good boo-boo.
You know what?
It's good boo-boo.
I see what you're doing. You gaslighting me. You trying to push me into a corner.
I'm not gaslighting you.
I'm good
to try to correct me. I
thought
you were better than me. You're from Haiti.
I don't think I'm better than you. You think I'm better than you. I didn't think I'm better than you. I never said that.
You're from Haiti.
If you
need to be fighting with the Haitians to get your country back. It's flooded with criminals.
That's more news.
Maybe I need to call Cupcake's son, and maybe he needs to be trained over there in Haitian to help the people. They're being flooded with violence over in Haiti.
He needs to be trained in Haitian. Wiley, let me tell you something. And I'd like to finish this point of view, and I'll let you go, okay? Because I don't want to keep you triggered, okay? All I'm telling you is you just started saying some stuff about Haiti. I mentioned I live there and here. You've tried to push me into a corner and make it seem as if like I'm trying to stop you and say that I mentioned that I don't want to listen to this. I never said that. I started this conversation saying content creators have a habit of insulting their listeners, just like you've done today. I haven't disrespected you. I haven't called you out your name. I haven't dogged anything. After everything you said about Haiti, haven't said anything to trash anywhere that you from. However, you said whatever you had to say, loud and proud and wrong, and I'm here for it. Okay? I've taken that in, and I appreciate your commentary, and I hope you take a Tylenol, relax. It's not that deep.
I don't take that. I'm praying for the Haitian government, the former first lady.
Thank you.
How she had to bury her husband from the violent criminals over there in Haiti. I pray.
Well, I'm sure she appreciates your prayer.
The former first lady of that country.
She and all of us, we appreciate your prayer.
Definitely
we appreciate from everywhere.
I'm praying that people like this sister herself will go back to her country and fight the good fight to get your country back. While you all here talking to me, people are getting deleted in Haiti. They're going through it, inflating this beautiful.
You know how many people died here today?
You need to be there.
You know how many people are getting deleted today?
A food bank.
How many people getting
deleted
today?
Clothes, medical
how many people got deleted today? Here
Where
on this soil?
You're from Haiti. You live.
How many people got deleted today on this soil?
Fight for your country.
How many people got deleted today on this soil?
Right here in America, of some
military tactics. This is hilarious.
The current president and to protect these innocent people. That is
there needs to be a screening on
innocent
YouTube.
people.
There needs to be a screening. This is ridiculous.
You need to be fighting for your people.
There needs to be a screening on YouTube.
I definitely want to apologize to Haiti. I apologize that this woman from
we don't need the apology. We just need the prayers. Thank you. We'll take the prayers. We keep your apology,
your
baby.
country and fighting is just and helping your country, beautifying your country, but yet you're here in America having a conversation with Wiley. You're not going to Haiti. Help your government. Don't try to help and give us American citizens a case study. Go there and see why did the country that did the rebellion, that fought the French, all of these powerful forces.
Yeah, will you join me? Will you join me on that mission? Will you join me on that mission?
The French government.
Will you join me on that mission?
Internal conflict.
Will you join me on that mission?
To help them, ma'am.
Will you join me on that mission?
Call them, ma'am. I got another call. I gotta get another.
All right, bye, Wiley.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, man. We got a lot of calls. Okay. So I want to say thank you all. Okay, we got a couple more. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
What's up, Wiley?
Hey.
How you doing? Do you recognize his voice?
Hi. Great, beautiful voice.
Thank you. It sucks you didn't put my name in the title this time.
Oh, well, Armon Wiggins didn't put your name in the title.
Well, he showed a screenshot, and my platform has consistently grown, so I really don't have anything to worry about. But let's get to it. Hello, can you hear me?
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I got a question for you. You had stated that I had a conversation with you saying that I was going to go to the court and attack Armon. Were you trolling? Because we both know that that's not true.
That's a hardcore fact. Even Cupcake have even put it out on the record.
No. Even Cupcake. One second. Even Cupcake, when he asked Cupcake about it, Cupcake said she didn't know what he was talking about.
Oh, she did say it.
No, it's in the video, so you can't.
There's a hardcore fact that you went there for violence. There is a hardcore fact that you ran up on an innocent, unarmed black man because you have a disdain and obsession with Armon Wiggins. This is the only reason why this is a story. You decided to go there. You could have. That's a big place, beautiful place, by the way, huge. You decided for that interaction. How does it feel to get attacked by Armon Wiggins' boyfriend? Because he did that to you, not Armon Wiggins.
Okay, first of all, you can say whatever you want to say on your platform. I just would love the receipts and would love for your audience.
The video came out. The video, clear as day, showed the boyfriend giving you a 2-piece and a biscuit. Many of the people have said, we done a poll with our audience. Most of them, 80% of them, is on Armon Wiggins' side. I feel as though that this bad planning, by the way, you should have called me. I would have told you how to strategically plan this. You have failed at the plan. And most of the people don't even know who Armon was talking about because he didn't put your name in the title. So again, you take it in just on Wiley. You ran up on Armon Wiggins and failed. You failed at that. Just take that in.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do, Wiley? I'm gonna start my own phone line so that the people can talk to me because obviously you don't want to have a conversation.
Sir, you failed with Armon Wiggins. You failed.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Let me hold on. You're taking your inch on
faster than yours.
Wiley. You have failed with Armon.
No, Wiley. You told some lies. You literally have lied on me.
It doesn't
That's
matter
what I'm here
who
to clear
have
up.
lied. You have not lied on how you said that you was an attorney, sir. You was under the federal. You was under.
Wiley, your audience wants to hear me. You know that, right?
So, sir, let's not talk about lying. You impersonated a lawyer and got charges for that, for lying.
Wiley, you know the facts behind that, right?
It's not about the facts, but it's the fact that you lied.
Okay, no, Wiley, I actually.
Attorney. So you can't talk about who's telling the truth or not.
Wiley, why are you over talking me?
From the court,
Wiley, why are you over talking? That's not entertaining.
Even with the text message,
they really want to hear me. I guess they're gonna have to come to my platform, right?
Since you hear about Cupcake, Cupcake put out the text that you tried to encourage.
Well, Wiley, the part where you don't understand that this is a conversation, you're trying to gaslight and twist up different.
The text message?
No, you're twisting up different points and different factors to hide the fact that you are a liar.
What about that? So it's Cupcake.
Look, your audience is literally saying, "Let him talk."
It says, "I don't give a darn who said it." You talking to the
okay? Well, they're gonna.
Okay, you talking to the king of it. Either answer the question about Cupcake or don't answer the question at all. This is the Wiley Show. Again, I'm leading this conversation. You don't want to have a conversation about Armon Wiggins. He beating you on Twitter. He's beating you on YouTube. He's beating you on every single lane. Sir, you have an entity that you got whooped by Armon Wiggins' boyfriend. Then you come into Wiley and you think we're going to allow you to just take over and not answer the very direct questions. You lost by Armon Wiggins. You are a failure by Armon Wiggins, and you have these issues with Armon Wiggins, and you failed. You had one chance to dominate, and you got your butt kicked. Next caller, you're live on the air.
Hey, Wiley, I am just so disappointed because this topic went from right to left to up to down. And it's just sad. You can never, as a person, tell people, well, I don't like your channel. I don't like this channel. Well, you do this on your channel because there's millions of YouTube, what do you call y'all people, podcasters or whatever. You have to stand out. And in order to stand out, you have to be different. Your way about it is on a comical way. Armon does his on a I'm going to read you way. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is different. So you have to set yourself apart to be a part. I just don't even know why we got here or how we got here because the topic was way up north. Well, some kind of way we went down south. Life is too short to be serious. All of that calling in and arguing and bickering and trying to chill, listen, or get the fuck.
I think honestly, I think people try to control the Wiley Show. Where's these conversations with people, these other channels? You don't call. You know why you don't call it? Because they're gonna cuss you out. Go to these other shows. Don't worry about the other channels, and the other channels shouldn't worry about you. Right, but the thing with the viewers, they keep, and our mind have tried this. We want you to be positive. Read cards. Okay, he did that. 6 people was watching. 6. So stop telling us to be this most powerful, positive thing. You don't watch positivity, stupid. You watch. We want you to be you. We want you to be you. Exactly. You don't want exactly. You don't want me to be somebody else. You want me to be me. Exactly. And that's the problem with viewers say. They try to have you going off a cliff and don't support you. Armon sat and read them cards, got less views than the Wiley Show. He stopped reading it. Because people is a liar. They say they want that. They only want you when you drag. Even this conversation with him and his stalker got less views. Why? Because there wasn't no female rapper. Let's be clear. It got less views. All right, well, we're going to because they don't care nothing about you 2 men that screw other men. They don't care nothing about that conflict. This story would have been greater if it would have been a female rapper like Erica Banks, or a female rapper, Lotto, or somebody, it would have been greater. But Wiley, you gotta push you. Stop listening to others. But the thing is, I don't listen to it at all because they want me to be this all positive person, wear a bow tie and be so positive. No, I'm being me. Sometimes I can be that, and sometimes I can go off. This is the Wiley Show. But let's be clear, when Armon Wiggins talked about this issue, got less views ever. Didn't even get 50, 60, 80,000. Why? Because they don't know the person you're with. They don't even care because it's not concerning his bread and butter. Wally, what's his bread and butter? Black women. Black rapper, particularly black women. This story would have went further if it was a black woman in our mind. Number one, he hitting a black woman and blah, 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 blah. They don't care about 2 men that taking up their bread basket having a conflict. Don't care at all. But guess what, Wally? I bet you can't tell me what the topic was. You said I forgot what the hell the topic was. I think the topic anyway is this is the type of show we didn't already talked about the subject. When I open up the phone lines, it's whatever the viewers want to talk about. I didn't already did the subject. The subject
Well, I don't know how we got the
It's just
Haiti.
people. Is that when you open up the phone again, you don't have a call-in show. So when you have a call-in show, I go with the viewers. Whatever you want to talk about,
Right.
let's talk about it. I don't care what we talk about, because as long as we live, it's gonna be some ads, commercial, all through this. So keep talking.
Yeah.
So it don't make me no difference, because we got you on the phone talking, which you rarely call in, and which other people rarely call in. So it's working.
Look, I rarely call in.
Yeah, you rarely call in.
Because you always trying to talk trash to me, and you know how you try.
Well, you don't have to do it. Do you have a? You in a relationship? Do you have a boyfriend? Or
See, there you go.
I'm asking you a question. Do you have a boyfriend or a husband?
You just got finished talking about another.
I'm just asking you. Do you have a boyfriend or a husband? Answer the question, yes or no.
I have a nobody. I have a nobody.
You don't have nobody?
No, I'm alone.
I feel for you. I feel for you.
No, I don't feel for me.
I feel for you. Yes, I do. I feel for you. Because that had to be a sad, pathetic life to not have nobody have to call into the Wiley show. That
let me tell you something.
You're more concerned about and look at your life. You have nobody to touch on and rub on. You have to talk to Wiley. That's a sad, pathetic life. And I'm assuming you're 45 and up. That's a sad, pathetic life to live. You got to talk to Wiley, who ain't going to sleep with you, and don't have nobody in your personal life. That's sad and pathetic.
Wiley, you got to stop it. Just stop it. Stop it.
That ain't no stopping, but that is sad and pathetic. If you look at it, you live almost 4+ decades, probably got children, the man left you, and you have nobody.
You don't even know who you talking to, Wally. You don't even know who you talking to.
Exactly. You don't have nobody. I don't hear no man. Put your man on the phone. Oops, you ain't got one.
You put your man on the phone.
I can put him on the phone. I have plenty of them. Most of them don't have phone because they're homeless. But you, a beautiful woman, you ain't got no man. Where your man?
You don't know what I got.
You just said you had to put him on the phone then, man. Put him on the three-way. We'll wait.
No, this is the internet. I tell you what I want to
tell you. Oh, you ain't got no man. You ain't got no man. You try to. Where your man at?
Guess what? I'm glad you don't have on no red shirt today looking like a live stop sign. I'm about sick of you in that goddamn red shirt. I'm telling you this right here too. You and your motherfucker cockeyed boyfriend better get it all the way together, because it's about to get cold outside and I don't mind sliding people. So stop playing, Wally. Stop playing.
You,
know you be calling me all night.
I would love for you to talk. Bring your boyfriend on, okay?
No, here I come to Houston.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Okay, we'll go there. We can go and meet up with Milagro, eat crab legs. Make sure you bring your husband.
You not. I got some people on the plane right now from DC on the way to Houston, and when they touch down, I'm gonna call your ass because I'm gonna see if you come outside the plane.
Okay, I'll be there in Houston. Just send me their restaurant, and we can go eat some crab legs.
You don't like crab legs.
I don't like crab legs.
Hot dogs.
What do I like then?
Hot dogs.
You say I like hot dogs? We can go to a nice hot dog place. You want to?
No, they don't go to the hot dog place.
Where do they go? Where do your people go?
They go to the dropping like it's hot zone. That's where they go.
All right, man. All right, you have fun with your invisible family members. We'll talk to you later.
And you have
because man, you talk about you ain't know what the subject was. Now your family gonna be flying to Houston. I love our producers. This is what I'm saying. Man, please. Say come outside, man, please. When I want to go with a middle-aged woman, clearance rack, that you don't know the clearance rack, single, you think I'm going to be trying to meet you? Absolutely not. You ain't no baddie. You a divorcee, got kids, and no man. And 60-something years old, clearance. All right. Anybody else want to call in? Anybody else want to call in? Anybody else want to call in? That's it. Do anybody else want to call in? We thank y'all so very much. Now, this is what it is. This is the type of show we are. Y'all know the type of show we are. When we the most calm and all, no callers. We get on ratchet, call us. Okay, here we go. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. Hello.
You had so much to say about Haiti.
You said what now, ma'am?
You had so much to say about Haiti. You were talking about Haitians.
You said I had so much stuff to say about Haiti?
That is correct. You were spreading misinformation about Haiti.
What about the president? What happened to the former president in Haiti? The president.
Well, what happened to the former president of Haiti, sir, was that the Dominican and the American people, because I live in Haiti, went and shot the government of Haiti. It wasn't the Haitian gangs or the Haitian people that killed him. So you were spreading misinformation. And then you stated that the Haitian airport was seized. That's also misinformation that you were spreading. So
Are you currently in Haiti now?
yes, sir, I'm currently in Haiti.
So you never lived in Florida?
I did live in Florida. Yes, sir. I still have a 407 number. It's called, we have a Metro PCS, so I can go to Haiti and live in Haiti and still use my.
Oh, okay. So you moved. So you have an American device, American company. You live in Haiti?
No, I don't have an American company, sir. I have an iPhone. That's not an American company. America didn't create the iPhone. So yes, and I do live in Haiti. I live in Port-au-Prince, to be exact.
You live in Haiti. So there is no
Yes, sir, I live in
violence in
Port-au-Prince.
Haiti. Some parts of the country is overrun by gangs. That's not true.
So I'm not saying some parts of the country are not run by gangs. That's not accurate. You stated that there was criminal things and people are dying and all of these extra things. Like just like in America, like you have certain parts of Chicago that's run by gangs.
So why is people fleeing Haiti and coming to America if it's so great there?
Well, people are fleeing Haiti to come to America because the same way that, you are coming to get an opportunity. I'm not saying that every part of Haiti is great. Just like right now, currently in America, there's a lot of Black Americans and other people who are fleeing America to come to other countries.
No, not in the number. One thing, when we do flee, we on beautiful planes, nice planes. That's not the case for many of these Haitians. They're fleeing in the
That's
water.
not necessarily true. But no, that's not necessarily true because you know what's so funny is, Mr. Wiley, is that you will sit there and spread anti-Blackness and misinformation.
I'm not spreading nothing.
You are, because
you
just
just
like
admitted
how
that
America
your president is gone. He was
and telling
deleted.
you that
Many people have
where's
fled
your
in Haiti.
president, Mr. Wiley?
Ma'am, excuse me.
Where's
You're fake
Where's
news.
Martin Luther King?
Fake news. With an
Where's
American cell phone,
Malcolm X?
why don't you have a
Where's
Haitian
all your
PCS?
where's your Black leaders?
Why you don't have a
Where's your
Haitian
Black leaders?
PCS? Why you don't have a
Why do
Haitian
we have a
iPhone?
Haitian PCS?
Where's the
Why do you
iPhones
have
made
a
from
Haitian?
Haiti?
Why don't you have an American?
Where's your Haitian iPhone?
Where is your American iPhone?
First of all, man. First of all,
Where is your American? First of all, sir. First of all, you look like an orange. Your mouth out of your eyes are what's coming out. You a bitch. So at the end of the day, you are fake news. You are sitting there spreading anti-Blackness and misinformation about Haitian
media
people, just like America spread. The media is fake news. America said that you should have been killed because you are a disabled child. That's fake news, is it not? America said that you Black Americans are lazy. Is that
My
not?
news is real.
Is that not true?
Why are you not in
So,
Haiti helping your people? You're talking to me.
Bitch, I
Can
just
you be on
told
the
you
front lines?
I'm currently in
Can you be on the
Haiti.
front lines?
I'm on the front line in Haiti. I'm currently right now building the canal. So what are you
You're
talking
not
about?
doing
You
that,
sit
man.
on this app. You look ugly. You are fake news, sir. You are sitting there on this app spreading anti-Blackness and misinformation about Haitian people. While America is sitting there spreading misinformation about Black Americans. So therefore, you are also perpetuating anti-Blackness. We all speak English in Haiti. We speak French and we speak multiple different cultures. We're very educated in Haiti. Don't ever think. Let me tell you something, Mr. Wiley. You play with the right community. Because you see that other eye, I can tell you, I understand you. I can tell you, you can't take the other eye. You look like an orange, and there's a lot of crimes in America.
It's a
what are you talking about?
of crime
there's a lot of crimes and there's a lot of crimes in America. Just like your mother made a crime when she gave birth to you. When your mother did not swallow you, she made a crime.
Crime in Haiti.
So there's a lot of crimes in America.
Yeah, I don't know why you're mad.
There's a lot of crimes in Chicago.
Why don't you get a Haitian phone? Why don't you get a Haitian phone?
Why don't you have an American phone? Why don't you have an American phone? First of all, why don't you have an American phone?
Was an American. Sorry,
why don't you have an American phone?
This was created right here in the great state of America.
This was not created in the great state of America. First of all, you had to go to Congo to get the parts. Then you had to go to China to get the other parts. So everything that is included in America is from another country. So therefore, you're so proud and you're a Black American, but you don't even have benefits and you don't have anything that establishes you that Black America doesn't even acknowledge your fucking existence. So therefore, you're sitting on this app talking shit about other Haitian communities, the same Haitian community that gave your at Black Americans an opportunity. The same Haitian American that helped you guys get out of slavery. You sitting there and talking shit about us when you yourself, sir, are a disgrace. How do you look at yourself in the mirror? Have you talking about the Haitian community and why I'm not in the front line? But sir, what is going on with Flint, Michigan? Why are you not helping them? What is going on in Chicago? Why are you not helping them? Sir, when have you touched the button? First of all, you cannot talk to me, sir. You cannot talk to me, sir. You cannot talk to me. You cannot talk to me. You cannot talk to me, and I'm gonna tell you why you cannot talk to me. First of all, we got our independence. We got our independence. You still have not gotten your independence. We got our shit in black. At the end of the day, fucking member of Black American Caucus have died. When have you went and fought for them? When our Haitian people died, we went and got them guns. We went and got them. We didn't even get guns. We got the knives. We chopped people's heads. You still haven't done shit. So that's why your lopsided ass, your big body ass, your one eye out of the loop ass, instead of here talking about the Haitian community, you have sat there on this app and disrespected my Haitian sister. I'm gonna make sure my ancestors come and knock on your fucking front door. I'm gonna make sure my ancestors come and knock on your door.
Can you tell the ancestors to help?
You never outside. You always in the outside. You need to get some sun. You need to get some.
You need to be telling the ancestors to help that community to bring some prosperity to that community. See, you playing into the aggressiveness. Then you're gonna say you're gonna talk to the ancestors. That's the problem with you, lady. You got all that. Why don't you tell the ancestors to protect your president? Way out of sight of that. Come on, man. Let's get one more call in here. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley. I was just calling in to tell you that you look good on TV on YouTube.
Thank you. Thank you.
And keep going. You're doing a good job.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye. All right. That's what I'm saying. Hi, you're live on the Wiley Show. Hello.
Hello.
Can you speak up in the phone, please?
Is this the Wiley Show?
What show did you call?
Oh, okay, no, I just wanted to make sure because I called the wrong number before.
Oh, yeah, this is the Wiley Show, the one and only.
Yeah, how can that lady be talking about America and she's so violent and ghetto and aggressive? That's crazy. But I want to know, would you do a boxing match with Denot?
You said what?
Would you do a boxing match with the Denot?
No, I want to be in a wrestling match with T.S. Madison.
T.S. Madison?
Yes. Can you make that happen?
Why T.S. Madison of all people?
I can go on and on and on. We're going to do a press conference of announcing that to challenge. Like, I'm working on some promo right now, so I can't really get into the details of that, but I want to have a wrestling match with T.S. Madison. Can you call her and make it happen?
I'll try.
Yeah, I need you to call her, write a letter. I want a wrestling match with T.S. Madison.
I will definitely try to get that for you, Wally.
All right. Thank you so very much. That's what I want.
Did you watch Conscious TV claims last night, or you didn't?
I don't watch these other people. Who I watch is my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. That's the only one that I watch in its entirety. He's my favorite. The rest of these people, I don't. I give credit to Armon Wiggins. He's such a great star. I don't watch Larry Reed, pedo empire publicists speak. Absolutely not. I absolutely not. Go ahead.
Do you believe he should get a restraining order?
Again, I think that Larry Reed is a pedo, and what he did to Levante was wrong.
I do think that he did that as well.
Exactly. Thank you so very much for calling in. That's all I needed to know. Let's leave that right there. Okay. But let's keep it clear. Maybe he'll sue me. He got to sue Levante, the true victim of Larry Pedo Reed. All right. Thank you all so very much. If you all want to cash out me, $ Marquise Wiley 28 is the cash out. Zelle, WileyShow@gmail.com. Shout out to the comments and callers all over the country. And I know y'all gonna drag me in the comments, which is a good thing. This was such an honor for that. And shout out to my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. I love him. And it was incredible. But this is the Wiley Show, and this is the greatest show. And my favorite celebrity said, don't put these people name in the title right now. Put that. And I followed my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. And that's it. I told you, we only talk about these people when they're relevant. But Armon Wiggins, I believe he have a very long, lengthy career, Armon Wiggins. And I love him. And I think that, you know, he's such a great guy. Is he in some is he in, do he go toe to toe with people? Yeah, but I love him. He's such an entertaining guy, and definitely praying for Haiti. Haiti is being overrun by gangs, ruthless gangs, and hopefully let's pray that the people over in Haiti be safe. Y'all pray for our people that's over there, that's fleeing, that they have a safe journey, that they come to America legally. We got to work with that legally. But yeah, they're really going through a lot. Most of these Haitian people, they're calling me from Florida because they live in Florida. They don't live in Haiti because of the crime there in Haiti. I get it. You want to represent their place. And I tell people about Chicago. Chicago is a very violent city, very violent. And I don't want to live in that city anymore. But I think we should pray to Haiti. And if anybody should pray to the ancestors, I would pray to the Haitian ancestors. And my prayer is bring back the knowledge and understanding, that it be less violence in Haiti. Bring back the prosperity in Haiti. Bring back the prosperity. Bring back that they can grow financially, that their GDP get trillions of dollars, and that they stop being used and abused by these powerful forces, all to the ancestors in Haiti. That they bring back that drive, that the ancestors drive out the gang members in the name of Jesus. That's my prayer, in the name of our ancestors, because they fought a lot and they don't want to see this anymore of that. So we want to make sure that we pray for that place. And actually, I've seen a documentary of Tariq Nasheed, the 1619 Project. I think it was 16. The Haitian, when they, you know, the Haitian Revolution. A great documentary. I'm gonna watch it with my members. But it is what it is. And again, you all that is here chit chat in the chat, you guys, it's plenty people that disagree with what Wiley does. And I also want to say to people in Haiti, I think it is a disservice to the world of how they mistreated Haiti. They treated Haiti like a side chick. Everybody got something from Haiti. It's because they were paying Haiti back for her standing up to these powerful people in the West. And what did the West do? They continue to put their foot on that island. All right. So we are praying that they do a better job for Haiti. Do a better job there. And I also want to thank Miss Sherry for coming through. We want to thank her, love her. Thank you to Monica from All About the Tea. These two Black, successful, powerful women that we know personally and we love. And thank you to my mentor, Don. Just so many mentors. Miss Sherry is a mentor. Monica a mentor. Don is a mentor. I just love those people that actually help to make the Wiley Show a better show. So thank you all so very much. I also want to say thank you to the producers. Love you all. Executive producer, we'll be back Sunday where we will get it in, and we will probably watch the documentary on Haiti. Probably saw. I got to look into that. We'll probably watch that on this Sunday. Remember, it's only high noon at 12. But this was a good guy. We even had our Armon Wiggins stalker on the show as well. That was quite interesting. He thought he was going to dominate me. No, I'm on the team of Armon Wiggins. He is my favorite celebrity. You a stalker, because you're stalking the Wiley Show. And shout out to Pops for delivering that 2-piece and the biscuit. You're one of the best brothers I ever seen. I never seen a man that put on a 2-piece and a biscuit the way that you did. Brother, you did that. And I love you for that, because there's not too many people in this world that can put out a 2-piece and a biscuit the way that you did that, brother. Oh, look at you, brother. I'm looking at you now. I'm looking at you right now. You showing so much love. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, he just discombobulated. That boyfriend did it. We got to give it to that boyfriend. I want to say shout out to boyfriend Wiggins, Pops. Man, you gave him that 2-piece and a biscuit. You didn't have to do it, but you did, brother. And so we want to thank you all so very much for that. Also, you can catch Armon Wiggins on a show tonight. He'll be on a show tonight. Not on my show, but he will be actually on somebody else's show, and he's showing so much love, and we're such a fan of Scotty by Nature TV. So what we're going to do our breakdown of that interview that Armon Wiggins doing. This will be the first interview that Armon Wiggins doing outside of the 2-piece and the biscuit debacle that happened in there. And so it's definitely well. And so we will do our breakdown. I need my guy to make a thumbnail, because we're going to come back tonight, probably tonight or tomorrow. We're going to talk about the 2-piece and the biscuit. If he bring it up, he probably would tell him don't bring it up at all. And Scotty must, hopefully he don't bring up the 2-piece and the biscuit. But we will be talking about that tonight, probably tomorrow. But we got to do it in honor of our brother. Thank you all so very much. We will see y'all in the next video. Thank you all so very much. In Jesus' name, little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get, always remember to put God first. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, hey, hey.